Für meine letzte Kippe gebe ich nur dir Feuer. Im Vergleich hattest du noch nichts vorher. I'd do anything for you. I'd do anything for you. Viel zu lang, so nah an deinem Gesicht, doch du kannst nicht mehr. Zu viel ist jetzt anders. Nein, du kannst nicht mehr. Du bist so wie Weißgold. Du bist so wie Weißgold auf meinen Zehen. Durch dich bin ich heiß drauf. Wie Diamanten, doch das sind nur meine Tränen. Du bist so wie Weißgold. Du bist so wie Weißgold auf meinen Zehen. Durch dich bin ich heiß drauf. Wie Diamanten, doch das sind nur meine Tränen.
Hello, guys. I got these new chips. These are like the rice cookie crisps. And 8 chips have 70 calories. And this is 1 chip. So 1 chip has less than 10 calories. Yo! Hello everyone! Okay. Sanawana, what's up? Hello Chai Pretty, what's up Margie? Hello Lure, Diablo, Cynical, how you doing? Daniel, hello Fairy. Minami Fabri. Hola, what's up? Ariel, what's up? Okay guys, my cats are obviously going crazy behind me. But I know I look weird, okay? Before anyone says anything, I have male boxer shorts on. My hair isn't washed. I'm like obviously going through it, okay? But I just wanted to look comfortable because we're gonna tattoo today, and I'm not gonna be comfortable if I wear stuff that isn't comfortable. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? My cramps are so bad. Please, I'm gonna rip my stomach out. As I said last time, guys, drink pickle juice. Every German household has a glass of pickled cucumbers in the fridge. Take it, drink it. After 5 minutes, your pain is gone. Not me hating pickles? Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'd rather drink a shot glass of pickle juice than be in pain. Fucking freaks. I hate pickles, but it's the only thing that helps my cramps is what I'm saying. I want to like pickles, but I can't. You're just mentally unstable, bro. Okay, guys, let me just get a drink. Cherry Coke. 0 cherry Coke. What's the time for you guys there? For me, it's currently 3 p.m. 3. Oh, nice. Okay. Guys, I booked my flights to Germany, and on top of that, I booked my lip appointment in Germany. Fuck yeah, bitches. Guess who's getting her fat, juicy lips back? Me. Exactly. Me. Your hair is so pretty. Grazie. Grazie. How much milliliters? 1. Uno milliliteros. Unos milliliteros. So, today, guys, I'm filming actually a vlog. And I've been awake now since 9:30, if I'm not mistaken. 9:30. So I've been awake for over like 6 hours already. And I'm so tired because I went to bed, obviously, again super late. What's your lip combo? It's like, I need to post it soon. Do you think cosmetic surgery is feminist? Well, do you think if it has to do with feminism? Of course. It maybe isn't directly connected to feminism, but me as a woman being able to finance myself plastic surgery without anyone else's opinion, I can just do whatever the fuck I want to do because I like it, is feminism. But I don't go to get my lips done. I'm like, bro, this is so feministic right now. Like, I'm literally the biggest fucking feminist. I wouldn't even, I would even step back and like be very, very, very careful calling myself a feminist. Sounds good. I know people get addicted to lip fillers and get too high of a dosage. Yeah, but it's just when they're obsessed with plastic surgery. Like, if you're just someone that likes looking natural, like naturally pretty, and maybe like your upper lip or your lower lip just needs a little plump, you're not gonna get addicted, trust me. You look very tired and sleepy. I do. I actually do. Till you have kids, real. Warum hast Lip nicht da gemacht? Weil ich habe die hier gemacht. Die haben mich verbotcht. Also die haben das richtig schlecht gemacht. Danach muss ich meine Lippen auflösen lassen. Und jetzt lasse ich die wieder bei meinem alten Lippenstudio machen. Are you scared of flying? Not at all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not scared of flying. Because there's like... It's more dangerous stepping into a car on a daily basis than stepping into an airplane. Like, the chances of you dying because of something happening to you is higher when you step into a car than into an airplane. What's better, White Monster or Classic? Classic? I don't know if I can be addicted to it. That should hurt. No, like, lip filler hurts really bad because it feels like it just feels like your whole lip is like someone punched you in your lip. Ineko! Thank you so much for the Prime, the 14th month. Bro, I'm so depressed. Everyone is going to Dokomi this weekend and I'm just over here. Hello, it's me. I'm at the airport right now watching the stream and I'm terrified of flights. Well, Milky, let me give you an advice. Just go to sleep. Like, literally, best thing you can do is either sleeping or just like take melatonin drops. I used to drink Monster all the time, especially peach and mango. Disgusting, Adebjadao. I'm glad I'm one of the only few white people that's blessed with an upper lip. Babes. No, I think I have an upper lip, do I? Bist du da in Germany irgendwie versichert? Na, ist deine eigene Schuld. Das ist genauso wie ein Tätowierer, wenn der die Scheiße da sticht. Aber du kannst halt sicherstellen, dass du wohin gehst, wo die gute Erfahrungen haben. Und ich kenne halt ein Studio, wo ich die mir früher machen lassen, das halt richtig gut war. Yep. How do lip fillers work? Well, they take a syringe and then they put it into your lips and they... My boyfriend doesn't let me do lip filler. You know what? You shouldn't let your boyfriend have a girlfriend. Break up with him. Why do you want the lip appointment? Wow, because I love lip filler. Like, not like extreme lip filler, but like, you know, like, I can show you an example. Like, my lips don't look that crazy different. They just have more pizzazz. Does that make sense? Like, my lips are like, you know, and I like overline my lips every single day. So why not get lip filler done? And then it doesn't bother me anymore. Du bist so wie Weißgold. Okay, I don't think I have years. 2024. Was it in June? Okay, I don't have the pictures. Fuck. Okay, CBA. You think too much about your body, don't you think so? Why would I not? Why shouldn't I think about my body? Like, babes, when you get your hair done, you don't have to get your hair done, but you want to look fresh and nice. Why do you get specific clothing that flatter your body? Because you want to look nice, you know what I mean? It's like unhealthy. Bald kommt ein deutschsprachiger Stream, actually. Nicht auf meinem Kanal, aber bald. Am 19. Yo, Rally, thank you for the Prime the 5th. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I'd be scared of the lip filler migrating. That's why you have to go to like a good place. Do you play Magic the Gathering? Not anymore. Elaborate, please. Elaborate on what? What the hell do you mean? When a guy goes to the gym, takes creatine, counts calories, and it's crazy into that shit, that is so cool. But God forbid a woman wants to feel pretty. No, it's like, bro, like, if, like, okay. How many men do other men fantasize about, like, about their bodies, wanting a same body, while they 100% know that that guy is taking steroids, you know what I mean? It's like, some people out there, they literally live their whole life, how they walk, how they dress, how they behave, what they eat, based on their gym personality. And it's like, no one is telling them, well, you're kind of very obsessed with your body, don't you think so? Bro, that motherfucker was probably more obsessed with his body than I could ever be with my own. At least I don't feel guilty when I ate a donut, you know what I mean? Not that I'm trying to bash on gym buddies, you know what I mean? Like, if it's your like, that's what makes you happy, you go, you know? Like, you do your shit. And I'll do mine. Just don't like people judging. Just thinking of the physique of a human, if you care too much about your body and your body starts to get old or loses a limb, have a disfigurement, it will destroy humans' mentality. No. It's... Even if a person does not care about their body, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be shocked if there's a limb missing. I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do. Maybe someone that makes their looks their personality, then I understand. But I'm telling you, if there's a person that doesn't go outside, doesn't wash themselves, doesn't socialize, and really has the worst body odor, physique, and like everything is super unhealthy about them because they just don't give a fuck, I bet you my life that they would be as shocked as a girl that does her lips. You know what I mean? That's not the point. Well, I'm not saying that the sentence you wrote is the point. I'm talking about the conversation we have. Because you say, you think too much about your body, don't you think so? And then you tell me, regarding that, you tell me, well, just think of the physique of a human being. If you care too much about your body and your body starts to get old or you lose a limb, so you get a disfigurement or a change in your human physique, it will destroy humans' mentality. Motherfucker, if I get saggy boobs, wrinkly skin, babes, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. If I get obese after having 6 children, I'm also gonna be fine. I'm also gonna be fine. I'm also gonna be fine. Like, babes, as long as I'm alive, I'm gonna be fine, babes. I'm gonna be fine. Bro, let me speak. Motherfucker is literally typing every 5 seconds. That's not my point. What the hell? Physique. Physique. Okay, you know a physique is physically. So everything you physically can see. That's the physique. Physique. Tienes unos tatuajes muy bonitos. ¿Dónde te los hiciste? Pues me los hice con unos amigos, myself, y unas personas viviendo en Alemania, Corea, yeah, all over the world. W rage bait, W's. That's gonna make a good clip and a lot of money, babes. Thought you were tattooing next week? I will! Not next week, the week after that. On the 19th. But I'm gonna tattoo today. I'm gonna tattoo like fake skin. El skin? Fuck. You wouldn't get saggy boobs? Yeah, because you need boobs in the beginning to get saggy boobs. But I don't even have tits, bro. Le fake skin. So yeah, I'm gonna do this today, and then we're gonna be tattooing in 2 weeks. And on top of that, I'm gonna get my tattoo next week on top. A bitch is gonna get her nails done, guys. I'm getting my nails done next week. And I'm gonna get my tattoo done. Everything after the other. So on the 12th, I'm getting my nails done. And the day after, I'm getting my Tattoong done. And then, not even 5 days after, I'm going to Germany. What tattoo are you getting next week? Well, we're finishing my sleeve. It has been a month, Revan. It has been a month since I've gotten this, so now we're finishing the sleeve. Bro, for so long I've been hearing you talk about my happy marriage and I've been sleeping on it. I watched it today and girl, you were lying, cause I'm not, babes. Babes, literally my pussy's dropping when I watch that shit. Literally one of the best animes ever. Don't care, will never care. Literally, if you're a girly girl and you love love, if you love Twilight, watch My Happy Marriage. And if you're a boy that likes romance, watch that as well. I'm like 10 tattoos behind. Real. I'm gonna try to book her next year. Bro, Brevin, if you actually book her and come here, that would go crazy. How many tattoos do you have in total? I'm gonna be honest, I lost count. I don't know, babes. Something. I wanted to my 100th tattoo. I wanted that to have to do something with my children, but babes, I love tattoos too much. So I feel like until I have kids, I'm gonna have too many tattoos. So like maybe we're already at 100, maybe we're over 100, under, I don't know, around that. I love her style so much. I've been following her for a while. No, like I love her tattoos. I'm so happy to see my tattoo finished. Your tattoos look so good. Yo. Thanks. Just got dumped by my boyfriend of 2 years. So happy you're streaming. I will definitely lighten the mood. Albina. Why did he break up with you? Why? Dante's going cosplay when? I'm gonna make it possible. When 24-hour stream? Approximately when I come back from Germany. And I'm only like a couple of days in Germany. I'm not even there for a week, bro. Fuck, shit, bitch. I want to go back home. I don't like traveling. Babes, you don't understand. I don't like traveling anymore, babes. I'm too old for that stuff. Like, literally, for me, like, I just want to be at home. I just want to be at home. Home. I just want to be at home. Because I'm too emotional, I guess. Well, you know what he is? Fucking ugly. Fucking dumb bitch. Hola, Cherry, ¿cómo estás? Do you have the right to have free speech and opinions? No. Because I would say yes, but no. Because there is topics that you can have free speech about. I start to hate your character, that's fine. That's free speech. But like, you can't be racist. You can't be a Nazi. You can't be homophobe. There's where free speech ends. But that's, I'm cool with that. And his dick was small. Good one. Good one. The US is supposed to have free speech from the government. Bro, did you guys see what happened on TikTok? So apparently, when people talk about the fact that the US is now in a state where they have like a dictatorship over there, when you go on TikTok and the video talks about the dictatorship in the US, it literally shows you up to 4 different warning signs of like, you need to get your facts checked before believing this. And if you try to share the video, it only allows you sharing it to one person. And on top of that, it asks you 2 times if you actually want to share this video before checking your facts. It's so crazy. Okay, that's not funny. That's not funny. Do you ever recognize people in chat from previous streams? Of course. Of course. Nadi, I think you were here like in one stream that was like a couple of days ago. Or maybe a week ago. I remember saying hi to you. This guy loves the rage baiting shit, but let's nah, I don't like when people like if you want to rage bait, that's fine. Like shit on me, I don't care. But being like racist or homophobic, I don't find that funny. Like that shit just not funny. That's just like, okay, you got a small cock, you probably get fucked by your dad and your mom's like jealous of that. That's why she beats you kind of vibe, you know? Don't fuck with that shit. Dad, hola, ¿cómo estás? Just move down the camera a little bit more, sure. Does it look like I have balls, guys? Be honest. Those are like, does it look like I have balls? I wish I had balls, kind of. I would touch them like all the time. Huge balls, W's. Do you wish you could redo any of your tattoos? The placement of this one. And sometimes it's like tattoo ideas where I'm like, I low-key want to have that, but there's just no space, you know what I mean? Do you, are those sons or do you buy boyfriend boxers? No, I bought them. I bought them from Urban. Big boss, ginormous schlong in that thing. You will know it. I showed it to you last night, bro. You look like femboy. Thank you. Scratching balls must feel great. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like jiggling. You know what I mean? ¿Cuál es tu tatuaje favorito? Creo que es este. Sí, this is my newest tattoo. Links- oder Rechtsträger von Taschen? Kommt auf die Tasche an. Huge cooch too. No, cause like the fat punanis are the best. It's like a meal that never stops, you know what I mean? Having your own anti-stress fidget toy. Yes! I bet scratching balls must feel as satisfactory as scratching your coochie, like they're both flesh cell. No, but like balls, like it's different. Have you ever touched a grandma's skin here? How soft that is? That's how ball skin feels. And they're like, balls are like hard, but kind of squishy hard. It's different. My vagina is like what is it called? The fucking... the Sahara most of the times, bro. If I scratch that shit, I'm gonna fucking bleed. Babes, I want to touch some balls. But like my own. Love your YouTube videos. Thanks. Thanks, babes. Thanks. Yep. Okay, men have balls, but we have non-existing badonkas. That's the issue, guys. Look, I wouldn't complain about not having balls if I would have huge tits, but I don't even have tits. And touching your ass is not it. Like, I need something in the front, you know? Like, either here, but it's flat, or some fat fucking balls. Wenn das kalt ist, ist er auch rockhart. Ja, aber das kann man ja warm halten. Achso, ein Wärmepack rein. You gotta know how to scratch balls. It looks easy though. Like, people the way I see it is like they pinch the skin in between the fucking balls. You have tits? Wow. 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 Bring back 2 YouTube videos a week. Yeah, we're going back to that next week. New YouTube video coming on Saturday. So in 2 days. It's not flat. Yeah, okay. It's like tiny. Big boobs are great until summer, then you sweat to deal with. No, you don't understand. You know where I sweat? In between my thighs and under my ass cheeks. Like, motherfucker. Like, I don't sweat here. I don't sweat here. I don't sweat in my back. I only sweat in my cooch area. Like, the fucking skin, like my thighs rubbing against each other. If I have a skirt on, I will always have a rash in between my thighs. Love that. Yeah. I always in summer have a rash in between my legs and it burns, it hurts, it's blistery, it's not nice. I have sweat dripping down from the little crouch under my ass. Babes, it's literally going in down my leg. It feels like I just pissed myself. It's not nice. Where are your bracelets from? Nominations, Tiffany's, and Pandora. Oh yeah, it's the same song on loop. Sorry. The amount of censored words in chat is concerning. Well, it's people. Okay, Twitch is censoring genitalia parts. Don't know why. It's educational. We should not be like the pussy. No, it's a vagina. It's a punani. It's a coochie. Okay, just say it. Don't be scared of it. Like, it's your body. Oh my god, his little sausage. No, that's a penis. A quack. A quack. From the mountains of Caucasus. That's a dick. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Grow the fuck up. It is educational. I'm learning so much about coochie sweat right now. You do, no problem. Guys, do men sweat on their balls in summer? Like, when you sit down, is it like getting hot down there to a point where it's just like sogging and dripping? Yep. Nice. Shit. Ich will sagen, dass ich meine Streams liebe und dich nach anstrengenden Tagen aufmunterst. Das ist so lieb. Ja, Vlogs kommen wieder. Am Samstag kommt der nächste Vlog. Sorry, dass ich nichts gepostet habe, aber ich war so krank, dass ich nirgendwo hingegangen bin. Vielen Dank. Liz is now getting hated on. Did you see that? Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't follow the whole wizard list thingy. Because now apparently there came something out about Landon's ex-girlfriend coming out about him cheating on her. And I'm gonna be honest, in my opinion, and maybe my opinion is wrong because I didn't really look into the situation, but I have 2 opinions about this. My first opinion is, first of all, coming out with your own story that has nothing to do with you being abused, you being a single parent now, or anything, because as long as I know, they don't have a child together, and he showed proof that she abused him and not he abused her. Coming out now is just there for fame, especially when your whole story is just blasted with your OnlyFans link. Like, your intentions are not to validate a different woman and to to help a different woman with what's happening to her, which is very traumatic, especially being like halfway through a pregnancy. So I'm not on that woman's side, first of all. Second of all, stepping out and speaking for, because like there's a difference between me saying, oh yeah, Landon did this to me in our relationship, is different than saying Landon did this, and I can also say that he wasn't the best because Liz and I talked. And it's like a thing of, first of all, if they talked, you did not ask her for permission to make that public. Second of all, she proved that she never talked to you ever. And now people are saying, oh, she's on Landon's side. She's not on Landon's side. She's just speaking facts about being pulled into something that she doesn't want to deal with right now. What I can 100% agree as someone that sees a woman being cheated on, losing everything she knows in life, and then is pregnant by that dude. Sorry, but people hating on the wizard Liz are actually mentally unstable or stupid. It's just like a thing of, oh, because you don't, yes, amen everything the other woman says, you're now defending him. Not with one word did she say, no, he was the poor abused one. Oh no, he did never cheat on her. Oh no, he was so nice. He only talked well about her. No, she just said, this bitch says, I talked with her. I don't even know who the fuck you are. I've never talked to you, texted you, anything. Stop fucking taking my name into your mouth, and that's that. She's not defending him, she's defending herself, so shut the fuck up. She didn't do anything wrong. Babes. Have you done a collab with Milkgore? No, but bro, I would suck literally her and her sister's cock both at the same time if I could. Have you seen the new Name Collective drops, babes? Please don't start. I want to buy it so badly, but it's so expensive. I'm actually like, I'm not sure if I should buy it. I really want to though. I really want to. Buy it, do it. Bro, I can't. It's so expensive. Bro, if everyone on stream can give me €1, I can buy it. I didn't even know some people were hating Liz. Yeah, it's like a whole like, you have to understand, do men hate women, or do a lot of men, especially like misogynistic men, hate women? 100%. But you know, there's one species on this planet that hates women more than anyone else that has a living nerve in their body, and that's women. Women are women's biggest haters. Literally. I think it's because we're told to be, but it's just the truth that women are women's biggest haters. Rocking in the corner because I can't buy it real. Didn't even know some people were hated. Yo, first of all, Gamer, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate it. Lots of love. And Percio, thank you for the prime. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Thank you so much. Have you seen the DDG Streamer University guy in Pale Text? I'm gonna be honest, I only know that apparently like people are mad about the fact that he has like 8 different babies by 8 different women, and that he apparently doesn't take care of them. Okay, if you have a baby with a man that has more than 2 children with 2 different women, and you have never met any of these women or the children, it's your own stupidity if you bring another child into this world. Like, after the second woman, if you've never met those women or those children before, you bringing another kid into the world with that guy, it's your own fault. Like, be a bit rational. Like, be a bit rational. A guy that really loves his children will, to some extent, especially when they're small, be in contact with the mother. If he's a responsible adult male, he will be in contact with the mother. As an example, my dad and my mom were co-parenting until I was 18, and they didn't like each other. they even hated each other, but they still were in contact to do the best as co-parenters. And on top of that, he will probably want to make his kids meet his new partner that he takes serious, or even the mother, so the mother feels comfortable enough to let her child be around a new adult. Bro, please be fucking for real. Oh, yeah, I'm like the 7th woman that he has a kid with, and yeah, he never sees that kid. He like never says hi. And you're surprised. You're surprised. Megan's got a face that real. We're told to be. Okay, Shibia, ich weiß nicht, was du laberst. What happened to rocking chairs back there? Co-parenting is so frustrating when the mother actively uses the kid against you, but it's also the other way around. Overall, you are a disgusting, degenerate, stupid parent if you actively try to make your partner look bad in your children's eyes. If your partner has done something horrendous, I understand that you don't want your kid around them and you educate your child on it, but blindly just hating on your partner even though they are in your kid's life, they are taking care of them, they're maybe not a good partner, but they're a good parent, you're a disgusting human being. And you're actually a disgusting partner. He only has one kid? You sure? Because I'm pretty sure there was a clip where he was like, oh, I never wanted to bring my kids and their moms into this. Like, he was talking in like multiple. He cheated on her while she was pregnant. She's got severe postpartum now. But there's like multiple situations then, because the one that I got introduced to was a woman talking about the fact that, oh, I thought DDG is Duke Dennis. Well, never mind, guys. Sorry. I'm not very into the Kai scene. I thought we were talking about the Duke Dennis guy. Yeah, no, then if that's a different dude, I've never heard about it. That's the only thing I knew about the whole Kai Cenat scene. You don't get bad people. You get good people that make bad choices. Yeah, so if someone rapes multiple infants and then kills them and gets away with it, that's the best person ever. Just made a shitty choice. Are you fucking dumb? Ah, yeah, Chibi. Safe. Even if the dad is a horrible person to me, I would never make my kids hate him. If he's a good dad, yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, because there's a difference between being an extremely shitty partner and being a shitty parent. Because you can be one of the two, but be good in the other way, you know? Like, you can be a shitty partner, but you can still be a good parent. Let's be real, there's only bad people that make good choices. No, there's bad in everyone. Like, every human being from the get-go can be good or bad. It's like, you choose which way to go. You know what I mean? Bad choices and a good person, as an example, is someone that, I don't know, someone that cheats in school. You know, that's a person that did a bad choice. Or someone that is a good person is someone that doesn't tell his family that they have cancer, and then they don't tell their parents and die by themselves, and now their parents couldn't say goodbye. That's a good person that did a bad choice because they didn't know better. Like, being a good person making a bad choice is so different than being like a bad person. Like, there is bad people out there, period. Like, there's also bad people that can make good choices. Like, as an example, if you're a bad person, but like every morning you buy a little item from like a small business and help them out, you did a good thing. Doesn't mean you're entirely good, you know? To be a good parent, you need experience. That's why the first kid is always the worst. I wouldn't say so. I'm a first kid. And like, I would say a part of my parents did a very, very, very bad job. But I would say morally seen, I came out very, very good. Like, most of the times, parents do the worst job on the second kid. Most of the times, people do the worst job with the second sibling, or even more siblings, because with the first one, they're overconscious. You're constantly like, no, don't do this, no, don't do that. Everyone tells you every choice you do matters. Like, everyone tells you need to be super conscious, and you like just want them to like succeed and be independent. And the more kids you have, the more like whatever you get. The more kids you have, the more you're like, with the last one it worked out, whatever, you know? And they're like more like, I do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's why being the first kid is actually, you're probably the most disciplined one. You probably have the most trauma, but you're the most of the times the most disciplined one. Children hands up. Well, you're unimportant. No, I'm sorry. Like, the middle child always gets along the best with the older ones, depending on how big the time, like the age differences are. What are you? I'm the firstborn. Like, I had the best grades. I finished school as the best one in my class. In my grade, I have multiple career paths that I secured myself. So if streaming, which is like my passion, doesn't work out, I still have plan B, plan C, and plan D. I'm the first one to like be in a long-term committed relationship. I'm the first one to just like step out of the house, live by herself, and just like live very independently, do everything by myself, even like moving across the fucking globe. While my younger sibling, he dropped out of school. He dropped out of school actually 4 times. He doesn't have any like, he doesn't really have any degrees in anything. He's kind of just like figuring things out, and like, good for him, you know? Like, he does his thing, but he's very like, no one has ever in his life told him like, you're actually dumb shit crazy, you know? Like, you're a failure. Like, no one told him that, while I was told that. Like, if I would bring like the second or the third best grade at home, I was told that's not good enough. You need to have like the best grade. Or the first question I would be asked to me is like, what grade do you have? I would be like, oh, I have a 2, which in Germany is like the second best grade. And then they wouldn't say, oh, good job. They would say, well, what does your friend have? You know, like, I would constantly be compared to others and like told like, oh, you need to do better. And with my brother was like, you have like the worst. You know what? Next time it's gonna be better, right? Keep your optimism. You know, like, that's why I would say parents most of the time do their best job with the firstborn, and the rest are just cancer. That's why a lot of people after the second child don't want any kids anymore. Why do you think so many family households only have 2 kids? Because the first one is like educated, has their shit together, and the second one is just constantly on crack. Maybe it's also because he's a boy. Yeah, it 100% also plays into that, but for me it plays into it because I come from a Latino family, and boys in the place where I grew up in, boys have more value than girls have. So if my brother would do something wrong, I could have done something better to prevent his wrongdoings. So the one that was taken at fault was me, not him. And that's from my culture. But I would say even with the German side of the family, because he was the younger one and because he was like not the first one, they were always way more like calm with him, you know? And it's even with like my cousin, you know? My cousin was not this, like my cousin isn't obviously my brother, but like I was the firstborn child to my grandparents, and my cousin was the second one, and it already shows in that the treatment. Is the firstborn where parents make all the mistakes, second child profits? No, 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 no. I wouldn't say so. So I've, and also to backtrack my facts here, I've worked in a kindergarten, I've worked in schools, I've worked in centers for young adults to like in on summer break. I've met a lot of parents, I've met a lot of kids, I've met a lot of siblings. I'm telling you guys, the firstborn is the best one because parents are so scared to make mistakes. Parents will go above and beyond to be viewed as a good parent. With the second one, they think, well, that mistake I made with that first one is not as bad, you know, because they try fixing mistakes while they're doing it with the first one. Well, with the second one, they're like, well, the mistake didn't play out too bad, so don't be too harsh on the second one. Yeah, 100%. How many kids do you think you want? Realistically, I think like around 4 kids would be nice. Maximum for me would be 6. Like at 6, I'm like, no, tube's getting tight. Like, babes, I'm not bringing more into this world. But like 4, I think would be a nice number. But I maximum want 2. Like maximum 2, perfect 4, minimum 2, perfect 4, and maximum 6. Bringing a child into this world seems horrifying to me. I feel like it depends in what society you live in what economy you live in, and like all of that. Like the country matters, how much money you have matters. I feel like the more money you have in a first world country, the less scared you are about having kids, because the money and your status in society gives you reassurance. Being the middle child sounds nice. Yeah, you often get forgotten. Own esports team, real. If a parent imposes restrictions on their son, he's likely to break them. Also, you have worked with little kids, not teenagers. Banka, I don't know if you just listened to what I said, but I said I've worked in a kindergarten. I'm gonna repeat what I said. You can, as much as you like to go back into my VOD to listen again, I've worked in a kindergarten for more than 6 years. I worked in a school where there's teenagers for 3 years. And while I was working in both those, I was working in like centers for teenagers and young adults, which is 16 until 21 years old, in summer break, where I would work 8 weeks at a time with them one-on-one every single day. I've worked with people from the age of 8 months, which is the youngest you can get in Germany. That sounds weird. The youngest you can like work with kids as someone that doesn't work in a medical field is 8 months in a kindergarten. And then you proceed to like work with schools, which can be from the age of 6 to the age of 16. And then you can even add another 2 years if then you can work until 18. And on the breaks, on like summer breaks, you can work in établissement. In that's something we have in Germany, where young kids that maybe their parents don't have money to go on vacation, something where some kids just don't have a lot of friends, they can go, or they just live in the area and their friends do as well. They can come in in their summer break, and we will take them on trips, and it's sponsored from the state, which means if they can't afford to go swimming, on a field trip, maybe like a 1 week vacation, the state pays it for them, and we like go there as like kind of like taking care of them. You either need 2 or 3. 2 or 4. 3 is a bad number. Yeah, no, 100%, I agree. Never want any kids, but I'm still pretty young. It could change. Well, for me, it changed. In the beginning, I didn't want any kids, and now I'm like, hormones. Feel guilty for not wanting kids, but I don't want to pass on my mental illnesses. Well, if you yourself tell yourself I don't want kids, you're entitled to. Like, no one should be forced. Some people, they just feel like that's they're destined to do it, you know? Like, they feel like they are made to be parents, and some aren't. And that's completely fine, you know? I hope everyone is having a good day, and if not, I sure it gets just that much better. Bro, I hope everyone is having an amazing day. 8 months in kindergarten is crazy. Yeah, like, that's when they start. In Germany, kindergarten is from 8 months until 6 or 7 years, depending on how fast you learn. Does Dantes have cock? No. When did you start wanting kids? I think 2 years in December. I think when the whole incident happened, that's when I was like I want to be a mom. Like, I've always felt like I want to work with kids, but for a long time, I mentally didn't think I was capable of taking care of myself, and on top of that, of a partner. Like, for a long time, I think I was just made to love people but never be loved. I know it sounds so like so cringe and so cliche, but for a long time I was very deeply the opinion that I was put on this earth to love people and show them what love is, but never to be loved. And I kind of like worked around that whole children's topic by working with children, like every day. Like, I loved them. Like, I didn't love them as my own, but I loved them with everything I had in my heart, you know? And then 2 years ago was when I was like, okay, you know what? I actually want children. My cats are like fucking dying of feet. Peggy! You still alive? Okay. What age gap would you think is okay for babies if you had 4 kids? I feel like 2 of them always have to be in a close lineup. Because for me, my brother and I, we have 4 years apart, and it was the worst thing ever. We were so mentally different from each other, and like from the development, we were so far apart from each other that at some point it drifted us apart. Nowadays, where we're both over the age, we're both living by ourselves, we're both in relationships, like, we found to each other again, but for a long time we wouldn't even talk to each other. And I feel like if you have 4 kids, you need to make sure that 2 of them are always in the same age range, which means you have 2 in like 2 years. So you have 1 kid, you get pregnant, you have the kid for 9 to 10 months, and then maybe like 2-3 months after having the kid, you get pregnant again. You have the second child, and then either you live with that and like have them be like 3, 4, 5 years old, so they are like going maybe to school or something, and then you have another two, or you're like fucking the craziest and most coolest, capablest person on this planet, and you have like four in like 4 years. But your body is gonna be fucked, bro. Like your body's gonna be fucked. I couldn't do it. I don't think I could have 4 kids in 4 years. That I think my cooch would not like that. But I feel like having two kids, having time to like live with them while they're like getting to like a place where they are a bit more independent, and then bringing another two, and I feel like that's fine. My sister and I are 9 years apart. Well, that's mental illness. Yeah, I couldn't have more than one in diapers. Yeah, I feel like that's like a very big burden, you know, especially when you're having a newborn baby and being pregnant. Like, imagine you're pregnant, you feel sick, you feel exhausted, you want to sleep, and you have a newborn. Bro, I would kill myself. Are you at the Dokumi? No. I used to watch Twins, but now that I think about it, I never thought about the birth process. Bro, that shit comes popping out one after another. Would you rather push them out naturally or let them cut you and take them out? If everything goes well in the future, I would like to have my kid completely natural and no epidural. Like, I wanna bring the shit out by myself for 2 reasons. First of all, to prove. Like, how cool is that? Yeah, I pushed it out by myself. Pussy. I would feel so much better. I would feel like Superwoman. Second of all, the epidural and overall like everything that isn't natural from your body can inflict your body. So I would like to be like completely like free ball and that shit. Good night, Mio. I'd be so afraid that the kids will hang up on me when they're older. Well, you can tell by how your adult kids treat you how good of a parent you were. As a trad wife, what do you think about men opting out of baby care? What do you mean? Like, men that don't want the, like, what's the backstory? I need a bit more information, because there's so much. Did they not want the kid and the woman just went through with it? Did they get baby trapped? Are they in the kid's life? Aren't they in the kid's life? Like, give me some information. That's why mom and daughter stay together in the first 2 years of a kid? Bro, of course. Ohne dich nerven zu wollen, aber ich feiere einfach die Naruto auf deinem Knie. Dankeschön, David. Vielen, vielen Dank. Imagine women actually used to give birth without painkillers. I can't will deal with my period cramps. Yeah, but I feel like I actually talked to this about this topic with Dantes like a couple of months ago. And Dantes like looked at me because I was in very bad pain because of my period. And he looked at me and he was like, how do you think you can even handle birth pain if your period pain is that bad? And I told Dantes, because the thing is, with period pain, that's pain that I can give myself into. I know that my period pain will come back every 4 weeks. I know I will have this feeling every 4 weeks for almost the rest of my life until I can't have kids anymore. And that's why I give into the pain. I'm not trying to be strong for it. While when you're having a kid, you're not just trying to keep it together because you want that child to come out of you healthy. You are excited. Like, the pain of birth is maybe very scary, but also exciting because you want to meet someone that you've made in your stomach for 9 months. And on top of that, your body goes in kind of a shock when you give birth, that a lot of times women can't even remember the birth afterwards because their body puts itself in so much shock that you kind of like lose the memory of the birth itself. And you yourself choose how often you feel that pain. You know, if you never want to feel that pain, you never get pregnant. But it's, the pains are so different from each other that if someone would tell you you cannot give into your cycle pain at all, like you need to behave super normally, and after that, as a reward, you will never have it again, I'm telling you, 99.9% of women would not twitch with their eyes and just go on and do work. I feel like we as women, we can just like shut it off, the pain, not shut it off, but shut it out and just go on with life. We just choose to give into the pain because it's easier to handle it. And on top of that, obviously it's a lot of work having to just shut it off. But I feel like if it would be necessary for survival, we could shut it off. Doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, doesn't mean we're not exhausted, doesn't mean it's not excruciating pain. But if it would come down for survival, I think we women could just shut it off. Yeah. And that's why I think birth pain is different from period pain. Not wanting to help out with diaper duty type of shit. I feel like if a man doesn't want to help out with diapers, it either has to do with two things. If your man works a job that is so exhausting and you're a stay-at-home mom, I feel like you should, if you're not capable of like staying up or like actually like getting to your kids' needs, and your man is like doing a hard labor job and he's like super exhausted, I feel like there is kind of a little street, a kind of a road that allows that man to be like, you know what, I can't wake up in the middle of the night and do the diapers. But, and then there's always other people that can help you, you know? But then, like I said, he needs to provide and he needs to do a lot of things for that to be a thing. But I feel like if your man's or your partner overall doesn't want to help with the pregnancy and the kid, it shows how he views you and how he views the kid as not important. So why keep up with a person like that, you know? Period pain has no oxytocin, while trouble doesn't begin without being high on, yeah. Giving birth actually my biggest fear. I feel like yes and no. So I had super bad cramps before kids, like crying pain. Then I had my first and that cured the pain. Guys, if you have bad cramps, let's get all pregnant. I mean, taking into consideration that we had no painkillers before, we can definitely get used to it over time for sure. I mean, it's generally just adapting if we didn't have meds anymore. And it's not just that, like we're already used to it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, our bodies just are able to recognize and to handle pain way better than men. And I'm not saying this to like talk down on men, it's just a biological fact. Our body is made to go through excruciating pain better. It does not mean that we're not allowed whimpering about it, that we're not allowed being crying about it, exhausted about it, hangry about it. Those are things you have to understand. If someone loses their leg, okay? If someone cuts off their leg and the doctors tell him, well, you're gonna be in excruciating pain, but you're not gonna die, you wouldn't tell the guy, well, he told you you're not gonna die, so stop acting up, you know? Like, you're still in pain. You're still gonna be moody. You're still gonna be like, oh, fuck, you know, like, just like feeling very exhausted. So I do think that women are allowed to feel a certain type of way when they're in that type of pain. But I do think that we're women, we can go through more pain without like giving into it than we think we can handle. And that's why I think that period cramps are not comparable to birth pain, because it's two different calibers. Only thing that I think is really bad is poor people having so many kids while not being able to feed them properly. But that has nothing to do that they want it. Well, and maybe in some places they want it because they maybe get financial help. But most of the times, the reason why people that don't come from first world countries have so many kids, or even in first world countries are like on the lower financial plate, is because of what is it called, educational purposes. Like, and most of these people, they think, you know what, I'd rather spend my money on a good meal or whatever than buying protection, you know. They're more reckless with it, you know what I mean? So I feel like me personally, the only way how we can make it possible for people to have responsibly children is 100% by making a children's like a license, a children's license, where you have to go through mental checkups, physical checkups, because there's also a lot of people, you know, that have like HIV and they don't tell their partner, and then they're giving their partner the HIV virus while they're pregnant, you know, because they're too ashamed of it. So I feel like going through a mental and physical checkup is very important to get like a children's license. And I feel like that would 100% cure the whole system of like a lot of kids being in a foster system and never getting out of that, and just like bad parenting, abusive parenting, etc., etc. And on top of that, I think, yeah, I just think a license like that would be very good. I think that would fix a lot of things in our society. Not sure if this is a true, because I didn't fact check, but apparently babies' heads are becoming bigger and hips are becoming smaller, making birth harder. It's okay, babes. I got the hips of motherfucking Kim Kardashian. I'm fine with that, babes. Yeah, also yeah, you know what? And with that like license, I feel like what should happen is that people, like, we find out a way that tubes can get tied, or like women have to go to a checkup when they're like 10, like every woman on the planet, or like we find a better way that isn't like hormonally like that badly effective, where either the guy needs to get his tubes tied, or a woman need to get like an implant or something that makes it impossible to like get pregnant, and that gets taken out of you when you apply for a like baby license. I feel like there's a lot of work to that, because there is no tubes tying that you can do that holds for like years on end without having consequences. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, if you get your tubes tied, I think there's a handful of years where you can still get them opened again, and it's not gonna have an effect on like how much percentage you're gonna be able to have kids. But everything above that handful of years lessens your chances of having babies by like 1 or 2% each year or some shit, or each 5 years, I'm not sure. And with the woman, there is something you can get into your arm that will prevent birth, but it's hormonal, which is like very bad for your body. Who's a bigger baby when ill, you or Dantas? Well, I've never seen Dantas sick before, so I'm not sure. But I would say when it comes to like doctor's appointment, he like does like the and shit way more. Like he babies himself way more. Like when I have doctor's appointment, I just straight up sit there and I let them do whatever the fuck they want to do. But he's like, I don't like it and shit like that. When do you think it's ideal to have kids? I don't think there is like that specific age that is ideal, because it does depend on where you are in life. And like a lot of, especially in your 20s, a lot of people are in different stages in life. But I do think that from like mid 20s to like early 30s is the best year to have kids. But nowadays with our like economy, finance and stuff, it's just very, very hard to have kids in that time frame, and being financially stable. My mom's tubes just untied themselves. Yeah, so like I said, with the perfect idea, there would have to be something that's like perfectly safe, but that just, it's, the world is never perfect, you know? Got my copper IUD taken out last month. Scared shitless to get another one. Don't get another one. I'm telling you guys, everything that has to do with hormones to do child protection is so bad for you. There's a study online that proves that women that are on their period they are on like hormonal stuff, like the pill, the spiral, having like an IUD, whatever. Like every woman that takes something to not get pregnant, that changes her hormones, gets into a relationship with people that DNA wise and body wise don't appeal to them if they wouldn't be on medications. That's why nowadays so many relationships, on top of already the whole like social media and societal standards, are fucked. But on top of that, that's why a lot of relationships get fucked after pregnancy or while pregnancy. And on top of that, when people get off of their birth control items, because you as a woman are attracted to something different because your hormones are misled. If you aren't supposed to use hormonal birth control, what do you use? Condoms? Condoms. Like, what? It's so real. I sworn off men until I got on medication. Real. I hate the stigmatization of not wanting kids. If you don't want kids, don't have them. I've seen a lot of people have kids because they believe that they have to. No, 100%, and that's why there's so many bad parents out there. How did your abortion go? I feel like that would be really traumatic. You don't have to answer if you don't feel comfortable. No, I feel like, do I feel uncomfortable? Yes. But I feel like as someone that went through it, I feel like I want to share things if people are asking about it, because I feel like maybe my response will help others. So I had an abortion 2 years ago, and it was because there was an incident where the condom broke, and it wasn't like, we didn't realize. And after that, we just continued like having normal intercourse with obviously condoms that didn't break, because we changed the brand. But in that one time that it happened. So like we can't take it back. But obviously I was in a state where I couldn't have a kid. I was living at home, had a partner that didn't even live in the same country as me. I had no whatsoever rights in that country. I haven't even at that point visited the country that my partner lived in, that I'm now living in. I didn't have any money. The relationship was only not even a month old. So like overall, my mental state was not good. Like overall, that wasn't a surrounding that you should bring a kid into. And when I got the abortion, nowadays, do I regret going through with it? Yes. Do I still think it was the best decision? Yes. But I would be lying if I would say it didn't affect me. After it happened, I actually went on, like, I talked to a friend of mine because I didn't know who to talk to. And in that moment, while I was so, like, by myself, a friend messaged me and she was like, yo, are you doing okay? Do you want to talk? So I just called her and she was like crying with me on the phone because I was like screaming into the phone that I think I did a mistake and that I hate myself and that I want to kill myself. And she was like crying and she was crying with me because she never felt the way I felt, but she understood what I was saying and why I was feeling the way I was. And for, I would say at least a good year after it happened, you couldn't talk to me about kids. Like, I was every single day of each month that I found out that I was like pregnant, I would cry myself to sleep. I wouldn't stream. I would just want to be by myself. I would be super depressed and everything. And I'm not saying that this is like how everyone goes about it, because at the end of the day, not everyone views pregnancy or abortion or anything the same. Like me, as an example, I say, obviously I went through with an abortion. I say your body, your choice. And I'd rather live with the fact that that's a mistake happened, that had to be taken care of, then, and that I regret it, than having a kid and being a single mom that can't provide for a child and giving it up. You know what I mean? Like, because I've lived a life where I've met a lot of people, obviously, through my job as someone that worked with young adults, children. And I've met a lot of kids that came from households where the mom was a prostitute, mom was homeless, dad was homeless, mom overdosed, killed herself, tried killing her kid. Like, those are big percentages of people giving up children, and what those children live to be and the way they live to be, devastating. Kids that would constantly just ask who my parents are, who are my parents, will I ever know, did my parents not love me? And it's like a thing of, even if you tell those kids, you know what, they just cared for you so much that they didn't want to put you in a position where they couldn't take care of you, and they put you somewhere where they hoped someone else could take better care of you, and the kids are still gonna be hating themselves, you know? Not every kid, but a lot of kids do. And just thinking about having to do that is like even more devastating, you know? I just don't like how people kind of look at abortion as literal mindless murder. Bro, let's start a conversation about that one guy that was shown a fucking embryo and he was like, yeah, that's a child, and the guy was like, that's a dolphin baby, are you fucking dumb? You know what I mean? It's like, these people don't live in reality, because I'm telling you guys, if those people, mother of someone, father of someone, would have their child, their 10-year-old girl, come up to them and being like, crying, blood everywhere, and telling them I've been raped, and then they find out a month later that they're pregnant, and their daughter tries killing herself because they told her she can't, like, abort the child, you cannot tell me that those people like themselves afterwards. Because if they still do, they have no soul. Like, they're soulless people, you know? No, like, people that in 2025 are pro-life are fucking disgusting. Like, do I agree that there is a specific point where you shouldn't be able to get an abortion? Because at that point, it developed to a potential human being that could live outside of your womb if If there would be something happening to you and they had to take the child out of you and it could survive by medication, okay, at that point I don't think you should be able to get an abortion. But if the embryo and the cell couldn't survive without your body, even outside with like whatever, that is not a living, breathing human being, you know? And I do think we save so much more lives with a lot of abortions than we do bring into the world. Ultra, what's up? But yeah, I do think, while we talk about it, I do think abortion should not be used as protection. 100% not. Like, I feel like if there's a woman that, I don't know, goes to an abortion clinic for the 6th time, I do feel like there should be like a registration where they can say you are now obligated to like get an IUD that's sponsored from the state or whatever, because I do feel that that's very reckless, and it's just overall like not good for your body. It's like frying your insides, you know? Yeah, and Plan B pills is overall so stupid, because people think they can pop that like Smarties. After a handful of times of you taking that, especially in short-term times, you won't be able to have kids anymore. Like, it's a one-time use. I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me see. I think it's almost up to a year that you can take it. How often? Yeah, like, you can use it often, but what is a frequent time span? How frequent? I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure that you can take it in like short times. Like, you can take it like birth control. And it only tells me, no, you can't take it frequently, but now what happens if you do? Thanks. Evalo, thank you for the tier 1. Really appreciate it. Abortion is harmful? No. No. If it's done right, no. Well, obviously, if something intrudes your genitalia unnaturally over and over and over again, the risk of something happening is higher, but if you get it once, it's not going to do anything to you. Why can I hear light Suicide Boy music? Because it's for the background noise. 2 times in a year, I think. I'm from Poland, and woman here is nothing. We can't do abortions even if baby dies after birth. Well, if I'm not mistaken, that has nothing to do with this, but I think the numbers of rape are like the lowest in Poland, but maybe I'm wrong. But on top of that, that's obviously sick, but Poland is pretty lucky that they're like close to Germany, like some of Poland. I would go always to Poland to buy Frugo. Fucking love that shit. Danach, yeah. My social anxiety is so bad I went straight to hormonal birth control because buying condoms first is so awkward. No. You view it the wrong way. Buying condoms is the coolest thing ever. You as a girl especially. You go there and you put like 2 packs of condoms. Yeah, it's the large. I know. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck hard tonight. Fuck yeah. Like it's empowering, trust. Like I used to view buying condoms as so cringe, and I would always like hide them under things, and now I just blast that shit there and I say, I'm buying condoms tonight, guys. Condoms on me. Yo, Chai, good night. What's your opinion on this situation? We talked about it earlier. Would you say you are capable of criticism because you feel like every time someone criticizes you find an argument against it? Well, I'm open for criticism 100%, and I could like name a bunch of things that I'm like bad about, but you have to understand, people don't come and criticize me. They come about a topic that I'm because like I don't talk about things that I'm not knowledgeable about, okay? As an example, politics, I know about politics. There's some stuff that I know, but I'm not read into it. I'm not very knowledgeable about it that I can comfortably sit here and defend things, you know? I don't know a lot about, in specific, every religion. I'm not very educated when it comes to like women's rights in specific in different countries. I don't know a lot about wars that happened since I've been born. There's just a lot of things that I'm not knowledgeable about, but there is, and those are things I could get criticized on blank out directly, especially in the way I talk, because I'm not a native English speaker. There's a lot of stuff that I miscommunicate or missay just because it's not my native language. So sometimes people criticize something, I over explain myself, and then they're like, oh, actually, you're right, you know? Like, I didn't understand you were trying to explain this with that. So, I do think there is things you can criticize me on, but most of the times the things that I can be criticized on, I don't talk about them because I know the percentage of me being in the wrong is very high, and I don't want to spread misinformation. Also, the guys who say that women lose their value if she loses her virginity, but go around having sex with everyone annoy me so much. No, if you're a man that sleeps around, you're a whore. You probably have HIV, bro. You probably have like an STD or some shit, and you better get your grabbers, your fingies away from me because you're disgusting. I would never date a man that has a high body count. Like, fuck that. Fuck no. Fuck that shit. No, that's disgusting. It's the same disgustingness if a woman sleeps around, like that Bonnie Blue girl. Bro, that girl has like on a daily basis fucking 600 penises in her. Bro, that shit stank probably. You heard about the woman who's brain dead but is being kept alive because she's being forced to carry her fetus? Yeah, they're keeping her dead body as an incubator. That is so disgusting to me. Especially, she's not even pregnant like 6 months. Like, she's pregnant. Well, when the news came out, she was pregnant to a point where you still could get an abortion. And her parents wanted them to shut the body down, but the state was like, no. Yes, Saturday is a new vlog coming. Hast du Tätowieren selber gemacht? Nein, beim Tätowierer. I love your stories when you pet them. So fucking cute. How's Bonnie Blue 26? No, she literally looks like 40. Like, she literally looks like 40. No, like, people with extremely high body counts, I don't give a fuck what your gender is. In my eyes, you're a whore. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. We could still be friends. Doesn't mean that you're a bad human being, but you're just a whore. You're, like, used. And I don't like that, because I view sex as something very intimate and something I wouldn't give to anyone. But it's like, I have some friends, I would call them whores because they have high body counts, but they're still good friends, you know what I mean? Like, would I date them? Fuck no. Would I touch their JJs? No. But we're still good friends. And they, like, say it themselves. Like, they're like, oh, I'm a whore. Yeah, 100%. And the same goes for men and everything in between. You know? I love a good whore as a friend. Yeah, because you have to understand they also keep you entertained. Like, there's sacrifice. You know what I mean? Like, they sacrifice for the title of a whore, but they have so many good stories. It's like, tell me more, babes. Tell me more. Revan? Yeah, by the way, the whore I was talking about is Revan in chat. Jesus also hung out with whores. So, like, well, because they're chill, you know what I mean? Like, good people. Doesn't change the fact that they're whores. Love me a good whore. You know what I mean? I've seen those TikToks where the girl's, like, so fucking pretty and then they decide to get a breast implant, nose drawing surgery, and lip filling. Well, everyone their own, you know what I mean? Not judging over here. I probably have done makeup decisions, hair decisions, outfit decisions that also a lot of people wouldn't agree with. You're telling me Dante doesn't have a high body count? Okay, for me personally, Dante's body count is already, like, too much. But okay, if I would have known Dante's body count from the start, I probably wouldn't have gotten a relationship with him. But it's not high enough to be like, oh, I'm gonna break up with him. Does that make sense? Tell us more. Well, it's not a lie, and that's not a secret. I think he's talked about it on stream before. Dante's body count is actually 4 times as high as mine. And you can count my body count on one hand. On one full hand. How much is it? With me, 21. 21, you're... No, actually this disgusts me, but yeah, 21 is a bit high, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's a bit very high. But it's like, it can get higher, you know what I mean? How old is Dantes? 23. Yo, Toaster was good. 21 is savage. Yeah, so I guess I got a good number at least. 21 as a league player. Okay, can we please? 21 as a league player that is somewhat famous online, has a lot of money, and is very attractive. Babes, that dude could be homeless and would get pussy, okay? That dude could be homeless and could get pussy. Having those 3 things, it's like a free pass to pussy. Especially online. Sorry, hate to break it to you, but that's like a free pass for pussy. Sorry. Tattoo, thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, if you and Tim were... Well, what does it say? Laura, you know, if you and him were standing together, 8 out of 10 people will say your body count is higher. Yeah, my body count is 5. And 4 of them were in relationships. Wann kommt neues Tattoo bei Felix? Er hat mir nicht geantwortet, aber soweit ich weiß, in 2 Wochen. What if someone has a high body count but regrets it? Well, you can't change it. You can say, oh yeah, my body count is this and this high, but when I was 21, I was like, this is so disgusting, and since then I haven't had one new body. Maybe that will save you, but I'm gonna be honest, if someone tells me, well, my body count is like 70 and you're like in your 20s, babes, you're not a human being, you're a whore. No, that's a joke. What's your favorite manga from Junji Ito? Suichi. Part of me feels bad for both Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips. Like, in one hand, it's so sad that women feel the need to exploit themselves, but I don't think she does. Like, that woman is just blank out a sex addict. Like, I'm telling you, she just loves, like, she either loves sex so much and loves being rich, or she loves being loves being rich so much and being a controversial topic that she doesn't give a fuck about sex. I'm not sure which of the two it is. Because that woman can rage bait like nothing. Like, one woman was like, oh yeah, you're so disgusting for letting 1,000 penises penetrate you in a day. And she was like, well, that turns me on even more. What a comeback. What a comeback. Like, maybe she has a humiliation kink, you know what I mean? Good for her. But I find it disgusting. But, like, I wouldn't tell her. Like, I wouldn't go to her and be like, you're a disgusting piece of shit. Even though I feel like fucking barely legal people is like a thing. Imagine a 30-year-old guy being like, yeah, I love fucking all these 18-year-olds. We would literally check out his hard drive, you know what I mean? Like, if a 26-year-old dude would be like, oh, I fuck all these, like, freshly turned 18-year-olds, we would all be like, you're probably a pedophile, you're probably a pedophile, you know? But with her, everyone is like, yes. That's the weirdest thing about it for me. The average is 3.5. Dabei Felix im Glow-Up-Stream und er meinte, ich sehe aus wie du an meiner krassen Achievement. Loki, ich sollte dir jetzt einen Blowjob geben, weil dann gebe ich mir selber einen Blowjob, checkst du? Just imagine the life of a child of a porn star is literally hell. Yeah, I love when they say, no, it's not true. I can live a normal life. Yeah, now not anymore, babes, because now you went viral. Now you are so viral that everyone knows your fucking face. I don't think you can enjoy that, though. It has to be the money. Well, I don't want to make any accusations. And for me, at the end of the day, I don't care why she does it. I just think that the way she does it is disgusting. Mainly because of the minor, like the barely legal guys. Warte, jetzt möchte ich ein Foto sehen. You're local. Kannst du mir auf Discord ein Foto von dir schicken? That's so weird, Loki. It is, Jasmine. It is. It's not just Loki. It is weird. It's like, you know, it's like, and that's what I mean with I don't hate on OnlyFans. I hate on the individuals. Like, I don't have an issue with people making sex work. Like, babes, I have so many sex worker friends. Love all of them. But babes, there is just individuals that are like, and they're most of the times like the front page, you know what I mean? Like, they're like the face of something. You know what I mean? It's like, if someone with good morals would be like the face of the site, I wouldn't have an issue with it, but babes, you know? So I TikTok of a girl saying she found out her boyfriend was one of the 100 with Lily Phillips. Yeah, but you never know if that's true. But if that's true, that's disgusting. Unpopular opinion, but barely legal corn is disgusting. I highly believe that most people who watch it would go lower if they could. Probably. 1,000 dicks, that's like banging a Twitch chat. It's not even just that. Imagine every week you fuck a big group of people. You know how high the percentages are that you meet that person on a daily basis? Imagine you meet a guy and you're like falling in love, and then you meet his friend group and you're like, oh, I actually fucked that dude in a porn video of mine. You know what I mean? It's like, exclusive. When are we tattooing in a second? Here, das link for Discord. I think Bunny Blue's pretty controversial in the sense that she supports an unhealthy view of women with a big following, probably. If people wanna watch a porn star, or like someone that actually does sex work, I can highly recommend, what's her name? Ari Kiatsi. She's based. I like her. She does like content creation on TikTok, and then she does like talking about what reality of sex work is. Do I think she over adds a bit? Yes, but I feel like she is very transparent about it and very like educational and not romanticizing it, you know? Do I think sometimes she posts stuff where it's like, okay, this doesn't need to be posted? Yes. But overall, compared to other big content creators that do it, I think like she's the one that I would like be more vouching for. Wo soll ich reinschicken? Du kannst auf meinen Namen klicken und mir eine Direktnachricht schicken, wenn du es nicht gepostet haben willst. Wenn nicht juckt, kannst du das auch bei Pix hochladen. Ich glaube, da ist es, oder? Nee, nicht Pix. Fashion? Ja, bei Fashion. Die ganzen Fotzen, die da ihren Bilder reinschicken, Alter. Ihr seid so geil, Junge. Will direkt Schwanz lutschen bei den Mädels. Nicht bei den Jungs. Jo. Stopp. What's your favorite Coca-Cola flavor? Diet. 0 calorie. I don't like how sex work is getting titled as easy money. It isn't. It is and it isn't. Because most people that do sex work don't make enough money with it. It's only like the 0.something% that are getting rich of it that you see on social media. And it just gets glamorized too much. What do you think about porn in a relationship? Everyone do the way they wanted to do. I have friends that watch porn in their relationships. That's fine with them. I would never judge them. But in my relationship, the way I understand sexuality, sex, and stuff like that, porn is for me cheating. In der Fashion nicht. Das ist unter... warte. Unter Photo Corner. Do you think your content would have been any different if you never gotten with Dantes? Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, 100%. Before I met Dantes, I actually was about to go on a whole phase. 100%. 100%. Not the content. Like I never wanted to do OnlyFans, but I was about to like just fuck around. I was ready. I was ready to fuck everything that isn't on the 3x3, and then Dantes came in and I was like, oh, that was a hard capped whole face in which I never slept with anyone. It was all just talks, but no actions. Karina, thank you for the tier 1. I really appreciate it. You think I'd be okay if I spend my year's end bonus on buying a jacket from the last collection of a designer I like? How much is it and what does it look like? Can you send me a pic over Discord? I also don't like how people think OnlyFans is 100% the safe way to do sex work. No, 100% it isn't. Is that SpongeBob situation cheating? No, that's polyamory. I feel like you're a super lover girl. Yeah, I feel like even if I would start a whole phase, I would fall in love with the first person that I hook up with and then like be heartbroken. Very random question, but did you watch Maxton Hall? No, never watched. I want to buy a Dark Charizard. Which one? Wo finde ich Fashion-Kanal? Unter Photo Corner. Photo Corner. Die Photo Corner ist unter der Main Corner. What music artists genres do you like? Suicide Boys. We have seen your heart broken. Please don't let that happen again, babes. You don't understand. I love with my whole heart. What? Revan, I can't. I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna puke. I have to see it. But it goes hard though. It goes hard though. It goes hard, but that money. I feel like with that money, you could get so much more designer stuff. I would maybe say if you don't find any other items, do it. But I think if you would find like collection of like, I wanted this, I wanted that jewelry, I maybe want this, maybe this is a good deal, you should do that instead. I could literally get a whole wardrobe, but not of designer. Hi, my love. Okay, let me see. Charizard from Vintage Rocket set. Let me see how much it is. Dark Charizard. Team Rocket. First edition? If we say first edition, I have it. Yeah, that's a bit more than $1,000. Gonna be honest, that's a bit more than $1,000. When we're talking about, well, there is, it depends which one you want to buy, but I feel like $1,000. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wouldn't do it, to be honest. Mommy! Mommy! You guys don't ask Laura for financial advice. 9 out of 10 times she's gonna tell you to buy it. Yeah, 100%. Bro, you live in this... Okay, as long as you can eat some sort of food, and as long as you can eat some sort of food, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you should never save on, like, buying what you want. Like, bro, what are you gonna do? Save money for what? For a bit of financial stability? Okay, so you're basically telling me you're not fun. Okay. Like, bro, what is money for? To make you happy. And what makes you happy? Spending money. I don't know, an apartment? You don't... How old are you? You don't need an apartment. A car. Take the bus. You don't need a car. You don't need a car, bro. A fucking car. Oh, I don't want to buy a car. Take the bus. It's cheaper. That jacket would make me so happy. If there's nothing else that equally makes you as happy, buy it. Literally. You know what I spend my most money on? Food. Because I'm a foodie. I love me a good food. I just love food so much. Food is the best. Ist das Pokeset Destined Rivals? Ist es das mit Reshiram und Zekrom? Nee, das ist das Team Rocket. Oh, ich habe Karten davon. Wait. Name collect the spawn camp my account real. When is that hot pot stream? Hot pot stream, babes. What the frick is that? Okay, from the new set. Which ones did I get? Oh, this is from the new set? No, this is an old set. Sorry. This is like a limited edition that you can buy. How beautiful is this card? Oh, wait. I think... Baby, when you're... Here. This is from the new set. Diablo, this is from neuen Set. ETB. ETB Special. What else is from that? Oh. Anton. What else did I pull? Anything else? Oh, this one. I wish I had more money, guys, so I could buy more Pokemon cards and open them on stream. Everyone, give me money so I can buy more Pokemon cards. Look, it's shiny. Make bling bling. Make bling bling. Oh, yes. My favorite side. Isn't finished yet. Guys, we should order food, shouldn't we? We should order food. Nee, ich finde das Set sehr geil. Sehr, sehr geil. Und hat gute Pull-Rates. Aber ich wünschte, ich könnte das neue Ding öffnen. Yes! Tja, auch ich habe 60 Booster geholt. Boah, das ist krank. Nee, ich hoffe auch, dass ich ein paar gutes Zeug pulle. Aber ich kann es mir nicht leisten. Weil ich habe zu viel ausgegeben für Einzelkarten. Thank you, Revan! Thank you so much for the 10 euros. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, we're gonna get food. Ganz kann es zahlen. Ja, aber man möchte ja auch nicht immer so viel Geld fragen. Beim Partner war es ja auch ein bisschen unangenehm. Okay, let me DoorDash. But I saw a burger place that looked incredible. Diablo, du musst mir unbedingt schicken, wenn du einen Hit hast. Okay. Okay, so this person says I look like her. Let me see. You'll be my Pikachu in a Poke world. Diablo, thank you so much for the year. I get it. I get it. I see it. I see it. Okay, we have to dance Diablo, bro. What the fuck? What the flip? What the flip, bro? What the flip? Bro, no, I have to replay it. I found that so funny. Excuse me, can you please replay this? Diablo! Thank you! Dankeschön, Diablo. Man, what the fuck? Thank you so much. Gracias. Dankeschön. Diablo. Diablo. Dankeschön. Sag ich zu dir heute Nacht, wenn ich dich in deinem Träumen besuche. Und Danke sag und wir ein paar Pokémon-Karten zusammen öffnen. No, Diablo literally understands me on a different level, guys. Diablo and I are mentally connected when it comes to Pokemon cards. Why is that gift? I'm scared. It is. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Burgers. Burgers! Okay, I found this new place. And I want to see what is more expensive, DoorDash or Uber Eats. If you touch the back of your tongue with your fingertip, it's hilarious. Yeah, Ultra Beam, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not stupid. You dumb prick. You dumb prick. Okay, let me see. Cuantos Dolores? Okay, this is 26. That's the same amount. But DoorDash leaves me alone and leaves the stuff downstairs. Because I don't like humans. Okay, I'm gonna get... Can my voya get... Didn't I see like them having like a big ass family tray? Party pack mini. No, I want this. Extra sauce. Okay, nice. Is there coleslaw in there? No. Disculpame, just giving me a coleslaw, por favor. Okay, I'm gonna order food now for me and Dantinia. Cuantos Dolores? Oh my goodness, it's gonna take so long. How much percent do I give them? Fucking $2. The fuck? Do I look rich? Do I look rich? Thank you. No. A crazy good burger or a crazy good pizza? That's hard. It depends. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. A crazy good pizza is better. Because like a burger is so easily good, you know? Like even a shitty burger is good. But a shitty pizza is not good. Because like shitty burgers are like crazy, like McDonald's. McDonald's has the shittiest burgers ever, but they taste fucking insane. But like a shitty pizza at fucking Domino's tastes disgusting, you know what I mean? Like frozen pizza. Frozen patties, banger. Frozen pizza, not sure about that one. Yeah, so 100% pizza, 100%. What is your opinions about Uzumaki anime? It's okay, not the best. You should order the same thing from DoorDash and Uber Eats. Let them have a race. Real. Soft shell tacos or crunchy depends on what's inside. If it's like the Americanized taco, like the ground beef with cream cheese and like salad and like if it's like the Americanized taco, hard shell straight up. Taco Bell has the best ones, like the hard shell ones. If we talk about traditional birria tacos, where it's like ground beef, like pulled pork type of vibe, like carne asada with some cheese, some cilantro, some corn, 100% soft shell. I'm so happy we don't have the shitty mandatory tip rule. No, in Germany we also don't have that, but over here it's fucked. Get that American stuff out of here. Depends. If you're like very done and you just want fatty food, Taco Bell hits. I don't care what people say, Taco Bell is delicious. Like, everyone that says different, fuck yourself. You've probably never eaten good Taco Bell. Taco Bell actually tastes good. Has that anything to do with real tacos? No. It's still good. I've been staying in Spain and the tacos here are so ass. Yeah, because Spain doesn't make good tacos. You need to go to a Latin country for tacos. You know what Spain can do well? Seafood. Can you say cilantro? Dan's having a mental breakdown. Well, he's gonna have a mental breakdown and some burgers in a bit. Love. What's up? What's up? Taco Bell's okay, but I'm talking about the little taco kits you get. No, fuck that shit. No, people that make you make your own tacos, fuck yourself, bro. Like this, big fuckos. KFC or Popeyes? KFC. What? 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 Never eaten Popeyes before, but sounds disgusting. No, 100%. I think when it comes to chicken, KFC, but if I could change it, I would go for Raising Cane's. I'll fuck up Dorito Loco tacos or 5. No, what the fuck that is. I have a Mexican-owned restaurant literally in front of my building and it's fire real. I feel like Latin-owned restaurants are always the ones where it's like very iconic food. Only in big cities and shit. Because then it's not Latin-owned. KFC uses human meat apparently. Well, it tastes fucking good. That's the only shit I care about. What type of hair extension do you recommend? I don't know. I've never had hair extensions. I think, in my opinion, hair extensions destroy your hair. Never had extensions, but I had friends that had extensions, and their hair would literally be like one string of hair. KFC is so inconsistent. That's true. The only thing they're consistent about is banger fries. What do you order at McDonald's usually? Chicken burger, triple cheeseburger, 10-piece chicken nuggets with barbecue and sweet and sour sauce, mayonnaise, big fries. If they have curly fries. And then a McSundae with triple caramel on top and a Diet Coke. Because, like, if we're already super unhealthy, we can at least have one healthy thing in there. In Cuba, I'm Cuban, but because of various factors, our country is really poor. To be honest, I feel like Cuban food in Miami is better than the actual Cuban food. Never been to Cuba, don't know. But I can just speak for Colombia. Colombian food hits better in Colombia than over here. Because it's the environment. Because, like, I feel like there's a lot of places over here, or like overall in the world, that have good Colombian food, like very authentic food. But I feel like for real good Colombian food, you need the environment. The best environment is a shabby looking house where the color is falling off the paint. The floor, dirty as hell, but everyone is wearing chanclas. Plastic chairs, where one of them on a Ford table is missing because it broke down, or it's like barely hanging on to life. The desk is a plastic desk that's like wiggling around when you put your arm on it. And then you get your food on a plastic plate that literally is gonna melt because the food is so hot and the plastic is so thin. Yep. And the kitchen just looks dirty as hell. That's the best food. You don't like Subway? I like Subway, but it's like I don't eat it often. You need the hair care routine? Yeah, I can give that to you guys. Because a bitch does not have any extensions whatsoever here. Once and foremost, here's a proof that a bitch does not have extensions in. Of the McChicken, the German one is the best. My boyfriend told me tattoo cure eczema. Is he talking shit? I don't know. Never had eczema. Moroccan food, never had it. Is it true that you can't donate blood when you have tattoos? Nope. You can donate blood, but you can't donate blood when you had tattoos 6 months after getting a tattoo, just because your body is still healing from a wound, and your body, you, like, as an example, when you had a car crash, when you had your leg amputated, you also can't get, like, you can't give blood donations because your body needs the blood. And the same is with tattoos. If your body got, like, hurt, you can't donate for a while until your body has accumulated to new blood cells. Has nothing to do with the tattoos. It just has to do with the wound. I don't know why, but my mouth watered when I was thinking about a juicy burger. But not same with pizza. No, bro, I had the best pizza ever in the Netherlands. I was probably high as fuck, and the pizza was mid. But if you guys, if the place still exists, it's in the main station, Amsterdam. There's this one street near, like, there's like some stores that are like facing the water, and there's a pizza store called Manhattan Pizza. I shit you not. I almost orgasmed when I ate that pizza. When does my food come? Yeah, guys, I don't think we're gonna tattoo today because I'm gonna be munching on this burger and fucking put that in my punani hole if I have to. I'm gonna put it in my punani. Don't care, never care. Where's my orders? Where's my orders? Where's my orders? Bro, Dan's gonna be so happy. He loves burgies. Laura, you promised? Well, I promise a lot of things and don't keep them. It's not unusual for me. I'm gonna see how I feel after eating. If I have food coma, I'm not gonna do it. If I'm fine, I'm gonna do it. If I'm not gonna do it today, I'll do it tomorrow. Pizza's so good, Dan is now jealous of the pizza shop. Real. I got to Netherlands next month with a friend. I need to eat the pizza, bro. Let me see if it still exists. Wie geht's Dantes? Gut, der ist nicht mehr krank. Oh, wait, I forgot to feed my cats. Oh, shit. Wait, vlog time. Okay, we're still on stream, but we just ordered motherfreaking food, and my cats just reminded me that I forgot feeding them for 2 hours. So let's do it. Yes. Hey, guys, let me feed them. Guys, let me actually go piss and bring something to drink. Moin, Panda, was geht? When's Spider Mommy? Who the fuck is Spider Mom? Ah, we're gonna do that then the day after. When is the 24-hour stream? When I'm back from Germany. I have to get a drink, guys. Blonde hair is so much upkeep. Yeah, fuck blonde hair. I'm blonde, so I can say that. Well, I used to be blonde. I want to dye my hair black so bad. Once you go black, you never go back. Like, the hair, like, you can't get it back. Literally. I'm blonde is literally black. No, bro. Like, I'm a natural blonde. You want proof? You want proof? You want proof or what, motherfucker? No, I know what you mean. The only thing that sucks about black hair is you have to dye it every month. Yeah. But you know what? It looks cunt. And you get like an illness that's called black hair blindness, which basically is right now I'm looking at myself and in my head, guys, you see how my t-shirt, my black t-shirt has the same color as my hair. In my head, my hair is not black enough. Does that make sense? Like, my hair is not black enough. Like, you're literally delusional when you have black hair. You will literally look and be like, no, it's getting brown. And everyone is like, no, that's like pitch black. Like, we can't go darker. I'm like, no, that can be darker. It's not dark enough. And the feeling when you get your hair dyed and it's like blank out black, it's so sexy. It feels so incredible. My brother ate my popcorn. Which execution does he get? Put two garlic cloves in his nose, then two in his ears, and put like a handful in his mouth and say, suffocate! My hair never got as light as before I dyed it black. Real. I would say your hair is more black than your shirt, probably. Hello, Laura. I just wanted to let you know I was able to fart today. Good job! I gotta read that this morning and it's differently. You know, you feel like the baddest bitch. You're like... Pardon, je même parle le français. Ah, ouais. Do you have, how do you say, Aperol Spritz? Oui? Oh, dois merci. I would get black hair just to look paler. I feel like I look pretty pale. When I was still living in Cuba, me and my little sister cut our older cousin's hair off when she was asleep because she locked us out of the bed. Her boyfriend, I was like 9. Ooh. Oh, she locked you guys out to be with her boyfriend. Yeah, she deserved that, period. As a natural black-haired person in a black-haired household, your hair stands out the most as, stands out to me as super black, even though I'm used to it. Yeah, but it's not black enough. It's not black enough. Look, it's even darker black than my t-shirt. But it's not black enough. You don't get it. You just don't get it. Like, people with black hair will get it. You know what I mean? The people that get it, and the don't, they don't. No. Red dye is worse than blue. So my hair, right now not. But what keeps my hair so black is the fact that my hair is blue dyed. Which means when it's freshly done and everything, it like shines in the sun as blue violet. It doesn't matter if you wash your hair 5 or 10 times, your pillows will be blue. Same with red hair dye. If you have red hair or like an undertone red, your pillows will be red. It is the worst shit ever, and it only happens to red, purple, blue, and greens. Apero Spritz. Einfach muss Vanta Black sein. Yes! Yes. But I have to re-dye my hair. Because look at this. You see this? That's brown black. That's brown black. This is black black. You see this? Black black. Brown, black.
A.
Because the lady that dyed this last time, she didn't do a good job. Sorry. She didn't use blue. Yo, Banana, thank you for the tier 1, the third. How are you doing? I have a half my head red now. My pillow gonna suffer? Yerp, yerp, yerp. Yes. Yes. But it doesn't matter. Just get like red pillows or pink pillows. Like get one pillow that has like a pinkish or reddish undertone. Sleep with that, and for the rest of the day, just don't sleep with that. Like, don't show it. But how many tattoos do you have by now? Too many? No, there's never too many. Like, probably 100. Your makeup looks super pretty. Thank you. Bones? Yeah, I'm gonna see Bones soon. Like, live. When you get a haircut, what do you tell them? I cut my hair myself. So what I do is, I take scissors. Not these ones. These are for my wigs. But to show you. When I cut my hair, I wash my hair. And then I take... Okay, these hairs obviously belong over here. Like, I don't know why they're over there, but they belong up here. Hey, Kipopuni, you're so sweet and cute. Very nice, very soft. Oh, I'm gonna sleep in my lap. You're gonna see Suicide Boys, yeah. And Bones is like the pre-leading lineup. The fuck are you doing, bro? Why is your ass in the air like that? Look, doesn't he look like a little old Chinese man? Look at him. Very cutesy, very demure. Okay, so what I do when I cut my hair, I take this and I look around here and then I start cutting like a stripe down. So you see how I have like multiple layers? Wait. You see how there's like multiple layers? That's what I do on both sides. Here as well. Do you see that? Multiple layers. And when it comes to my fringe, I just like have like a side part. And what I do is I take these and I just do this. Cut, cut, cut. Here's the longest point and here's the shortest point. And that's my hair. Did you ever play an instrument? Yeah, guitar, an electric guitar. What is it, Buboloni Papakalazani? Oh, are you laying down, my Buboloni? Oh, Buboloni. Alakamazani. Oh. Another thing is, I did when I was 9 cut my own bangs. Yeah, everyone does that. I also cut my own bangs when I was 9. Probably not 9, probably like younger, but it's fucked. Okay, when is my food coming? When is my... Oh, he already has it. He has my food. Sorry, mates. It's gonna arrive in the next 10 minutes. Oh. I think it's gonna be in the next 10 minutes. Yeah. Let me tell Dantes, just so he knows, so I don't have to go down. Yeah, let him know. Because last time he got angry with me that I didn't tell him 10 minutes before. Also, guys, if you have a Prime over, leave it here. We're almost at 50 subbies. Please make me rich. No, we're gonna feast, guys. We're gonna feast. Should we feast and watch YouTube or just feast and chit chat? What cat? What is my cat doing? Zoe Lavarne, the horrific story behind the obsession with a 13-year-old. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Does Jubilee have anything? Jubilee, you belonga. You belong here. This is really random, but I used to be a YouTube moderator for that vegan teacher. Good for you. Good for you. You know what I mean? Like,
Christian.
Good for you. Is Elon Musk a genius or a fraud? I would say just stupid. 6 prom queens versus 2 secret nerds. Bro, leave the poor nerds alone. 10 women reveal themselves like never before. Oh, they just take their clothing off. Okay. Pro and anti-deportation. Anti-deportation, bro. Motherfucker. I'm an immigrant. I immigrated to Canada. Six Star Wars fans, 1 secret hater. Well, I don't think... okay. I don't think I would be considered a fan, but I would be considered, like, not a hater. 100% not. Now, Jubilee has nothing good to watch. Von wo kenne ich dich? Weiß nicht. Weiß nicht. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's anything good to watch. I low-key have only, like, naked women on my screen. Well, that happens, I guess. I love me a good naked woman. We should watch tomorrow's teachings again. No, I don't. I'm gonna be honest. After last time, I'm so, like, emotionally, like, I've, like, gotten trauma from it that I'd rather not, you know? Hast du Philo gedatet? Nein. Wir haben Content gemacht, ja, aber wir haben nie gedatet. I would ban people who supported her. Low-key real. We should watch Crazy How That Happens. No, you don't understand. Like, the teaching shit is so cringe. I'm stuck in one of 6 ads. Yeah, give me your money. Adri, thank you for the prime. I really appreciate it. Ah, du checkst, das war schon du. Ja, das war ich. Ich sehe Felix auch in 2 Wochen wieder. So we can tattoo and shit. So we can tattoo and shit. Bro, I have to still remember, like, my friends and my brother that I'm coming to Germany so I can, like, chill with them. No, me and my brother were literally the funniest people on this planet. Last time I was talking to Dantes and Dantes asked me if I'm, like, the biggest brain rot with him. And I'm gonna be honest, I told him, like, no, bro, the biggest brain rot is me and my brother together. Because my brother and I, we would literally sit there and just, like, start, like, at each other, and we would exactly know what the other person meant. Chicken jockey, that's not funny. I never understood how that's funny. Brain rot with your brother? Wait, what is that? What is that? What is this? I don't know what I'm doing is the new top clipper. Good for you. Brain rot with your brother is so real, it's like different language. No, it's so bad. My brother actually texted me last week and he was like, bro, I miss you. And I was like, I miss you too. And then I ghosted him. Not on purpose though. Not on purpose. It's just the thing with me that I have like a priority list in my head. And if you're like not part of the priority, it's like, sorry. Sorry. Guys, I don't know what to do while we eat. I'm trying to figure it out and you're not helping! You're really not helping, guys. Like, you should sit here and be like, oh yeah, we're chronically online. We know exactly what you should watch. Yeah, Loki, no one here knows what to watch, freaks. The biggest pick-me girl on the internet. Woman can't drive. Yeah, I actually can't drive. That's so real. That is so real. My ex was a cannibal and I tried to eat me. Your puss? Sorry. Sorry. Who is not a Hooters girl? The one with no tits. We only watch you, that's why. I know that's so real though. That's so real. Disgusting Adam Jada. Oh. Disgusting shit. Oh my god. Who is not a makeup artist? Bro, I don't know. Nowadays everyone can be that. Bro, I love her. Tzu-Yang, I love her so much. Like, she's literally the queen of eating. Like, I love her so much. Like, she literally like nom 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 nom. I only watch drama shit. Frick. Watch crime videos or animation vids with meaning. Well, I like drama shit, you know what I mean? Force yourself to watch your boyfriend fuck SpongeBob? No, thank you. I don't want to throw up. Mike got freaky with his sister. And? There should be no and. There should be and he got arrested. Do you like true crime documentaries? Yeah, like her. That's why she's in here. Ugh. Loki looks fire though. I don't know. I feel like disgusting food is always so good. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Okay, let me see. 2 girls, 7 guys. Blind dating 7 guys with her best friend. That's Tiffany. We follow each other. I want to suck her cock. Oh my god, that person, like that woman, I fucking hate her. I'm sorry, I hate her so much. I have such a deep hatred for that woman. It's fucking insane. Okay, my food is gonna arrive in a second. Oh, frick. You can't take that street. Whatever. Who is she? Lily Tino? I want to suck her cock too. She's in a relationship. That's why I can't suck it. She the one recording in women's bathrooms? Not just that. She records in women's bathrooms. And on top of that, she goes into Disney and talks about like surgery, how to turn your penis into a vagina. Bro. That's not the type of magic we're talking about. We're talking in Disneyland. Oh, well, Disneyland is not just made for kids, it's also made for adults. Are you mental? Like, are you mental? Like, that needs to be like someone needs to check that hard drive, you know what I mean? And then taking pictures of people in bathrooms. Like, I don't care what gender you are. Like, bro, don't take pictures of people in a vulnerable state. Do you support the rights of underrepresented bisexual girls in urban Spain? Yeah, sure, why not? Like, all powers to them. Dantes! It's here! Please stop, angry! No, Disney adults are the worst. Let me see if we can find something on that. I love these videos. Now, I actually watched a deep dive into Disney adults. Yeah, we can watch this. I fucking hate Disney adults so much. Like, I'm a big Disney fan, but I'm not cringe like that. Like, there was one woman, she was literally shaking while she was like unboxing a fucking pin. Are you mental? You watch mukbangs? No. Like, if you are excited about Disney, me too, babes. Me too. But like the fucking almost like they live in that Disney park, like babes. You watch Belarkey too? Yeah. Yeah, my god, I fucking love his videos. He's so hilarious. Like, I don't care. Like, he's so funny. Like, I don't agree with everything he says, but overall, the way he presents shit, it's so hilarious. Oh, the food is here. No. Oh my god. Oh my god! I have to show you guys this. Let me just get a plate for Dantes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna watch a video about Disney adults in a second. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dolens. Okay, what do we have here? My curly fries. Ooh, ouchie. Are these my curly fries? Hopefully. Coleslaw? Why is it so big, bro? I ordered the regular one. Let me try the coleslaw first. If I don't like it, Dantas gets it. Okay. See this? It's okay. It's not crazy good. Hmm. Fuck yeah. Look at this. Mm. Very good. These are mine. I paid $60 for this, by the way. I'm gonna give Dantas more later, but like his fucking plate is swilling over. Okay, let me bring this to him. Okay, guys, let's go. Yeah, Dorito, thank you for the prime. Okay, what sauces do we have? I'm making taste test. if I like them or not. Okay. It doesn't taste like anything, bro. It literally didn't taste like anything. This is probably barbecue. Yep. Fuck with that hardcore. There's no sauce. In the fridge, Dantes! That's Tabasco. Oh my god. Okay. That probably is jalapeno or some shit. It's good. Whatever. I like that one. Okay. Ew, what the fuck is this? Probably ranch, right? I fucking hate ranch. Yeah, disgusting. I don't care what people say, ranch dressing is disgusting. It's also good. Und guys, danke für den Sub. Okay, like, guys, let me just get like mayonnaise. Okay. I got mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is my favorite. Okay. So let's go and watch something good, guys. Okay, we're gonna watch some Disney adults, those freaks. Okay, let's go.
Ayo, I'm Jake Paul from Bizarre Bar, and you're watching
Curtis Connor.
When was Jake? Hold on, I skipped the. When was Jake Paul at Disney? How can you be a good friend to a guy when he has a girlfriend? We were friends before and I'm my friends with both, but once she mentioned she got jealous easily. I'm kind of worried I could cause that. I don't know, just like act normal. Like just act the way you would act around your female friends, what? But like I can understand her. But I do understand, like it's for me hard to judge that because I've never been the friend of a guy that was in a relationship. Like every time a guy would get in a relationship, I would distance myself from them. And I would never have boyfriends that would have female friends. Call your friend babe in front of his girlfriend. Show her who boss is real.
No Looker, first ever. Oh.
Curtis Connor.
Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? How's it
What's
going?
up?
If you're coming back, what's up? How's it going? It's really good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. You see what happens when you subscribe to my channel? You get an extra greeting. So do it. Folks, all right, Disney fans, cover your Mickey Mouse ears. I'm about to get controversial. Not really. That's not what this video is going to be. I just kind of wanted to make that Mickey Mouse ears.
Okay. Ja, sonst sehr female friends, no. Die Zeitungleichheit macht mich fertig. Real. I actually ordered so many burgers because it was cheaper.
joke. So we all know Disney, right? The multi-billion-dollar entertainment company started by a man named Walt Disney in the 1920s that's responsible for some of the most popular iconic movies of all time. They own Pixar and Marvel Studios and Lucasfilm and 21st Century Fox and pretty much everything else. That's Disney. Disney films actually played a huge role in my childhood, and I'm sure they played a huge role in yours as well. I had an extensive VHS collection of all the old animated Disney movies, and I would watch Fox and the Hound like every other day, dude. Cried every time. And I also went to Disney
Bei mir ist 16:40 Uhr.
World in Florida when I was 3 years old, and I don't remember a second of it. I don't remember anything of it at all because I was 3 years old. So it's a good thing my parents spent all that money. And I'll admit it, okay? Disney knows how to make a good movie. Have you seen Minutemen? It's a goddamn masterpiece, okay? That film should be projected on a wall in the Louvre. All right, I Louvre it. And since people hold these Disney movies so close to their hearts, some people really go all out with their admiration for the Walt Disney Company well into their adulthood. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Unfortunately, the only definition I could find for Disney adults was on Urban Dictionary, so apologies in advance. So according to Urban Dictionary, a Disney adult is a millennial adult with or without kids that can't stop talking about Disney, including the movies and the parks. Even if they do have kids, they're still way more obsessed with it than their kids ever would be. They probably engage in casual Disney bounding, which we'll talk about later, and visit the theme parks at least once a year. They're obsessed with everything Disney and probably have a Mickey Mouse bumper sticker and or tattoo. One of the most terrifying...
Once a year, bro. Are they fucking rich? What's one burger topping that you hate? Bacon. Ich bin nicht bei den Amis, ich bin bei Kanadiern. Fuck mal die Amis.
Terrifyingly intense people you'll ever encounter. Okay. Now that's the problem with Urban Dictionary. No one can just give a definition, you know? They always have to like throw their own opinion in there at the end. Could you imagine if like Webster's Dictionary did that? You look up the definition of peanut and it says, the oval seed of a South American plant, widely roasted and salted and eaten as a snack. I don't like them. I'm allergic. But you can get the general public's opinion based on that definition alone. People just think Disney adults are weird and cringy. And a few years ago, I for sure would have made a video just, you know, roasting these people, goofing on them. Because, you know, silly adult, Disney for kids. But dude, I'm 27, you know, I'm an adult. I feel like instead of just making fun of something I don't understand, it's better for me to just try to understand it and then make fun of it. Because I'll admit,
literally, there's such a big difference between liking Disney and obsessing over it.
they, you know, some Disney adults do weird things. Like, here's a hypothetical thing a Disney adult might do. Like, maybe they'll make a TikTok about trying all the water from inside the park, and, you know, they'll grade it 1 to 10, and they'll include all the gross fountains with pennies in it, and rivers and shit, and then they'll get banned from Disney because obviously that's the weirdest thing you could ever do. You know, that's just a thing that might happen, but no one would actually ever do that, right? It'd be insane.
I just got banned by Disney.
So folks, today we are going to take a close look at the world of Disney adults, and I'm going to try my best to understand why they do the things that
Why
they
would
do.
you do that, though?
If you are a Disney adult, please don't get mad at me. Fair warning, I might take the piss out of it a little bit in this video because I still want this to be a little funny.
But why would you drink the water, bro? Do you go to a fucking, in New York, to a fountain where there's like homeless people pissing in there and drink it and rate it at 1 out of 10?
But at the end of the day, seriously, I just want to learn. I just want to see what all the fuss is about, okay? So without further ado, let's see what's up. You know, like the movie. Okay, so when you search Disney adults on Google Trends, pretty stagnant up until about September 2009, which is actually right around the time where Disney acquired Marvel Entertainment. So my guess is that articles were using the term Disney and the word adults like more often than usual when they were writing about this. So it's a little tough to find the actual origin of the term Disney adult, but I mean, pretty obvious as adults. What else do you call adults obsessed with Disney, right?
Real.
Don't say it. Losers. I'm kidding. Obviously, Disney movies aren't just for kids. I know that. Don't look up Disney adult films, though. That's probably a bad idea. Or maybe it's a good idea. Who knows?
The classic.
Most Disney movies like actually include jokes that like only adults will understand, you know? Like this one.
I have over 30 accessories and I deserve more respect!
Ah, that's better.
Hey, no one takes my wife's mouth, except me.
Mr. Potato Head? More like Mr. Potato Getting Head. But those jokes aside, I feel like Disney movies are just good. Except for Cars 2, which was great. Disney knows how to tell a good story.
Brain eating amoeba water. What the fuck is that? I went to Disney with my crush and her little cousin this year. To be honest, I don't understand how people are obsessed with it. Like, for me personally, I also went there because Dantes, like, gifted it to me, like, 2 Valentine's Days ago. No. Not the last, the one before that. And I must say, like, it's a nice experience. There's a lot you can do, especially when, like, other friends are there, because we, like, met some other friends. Like, later at night for dinner outside, but I'm gonna be honest, like, spending every year for your holiday money on it is just not it. Like, okay, going once, okay, going twice, okay, going to Tokyo to, like, see the other Disney one, okay, but bro, there's, like, how often you want to go, you know, like, chill out, brother.
And they really know how to tackle these emotional and complex issues and ideas. Even when there aren't any humans in the actual movie, their stories are always very human. And we can all relate to them, which is genius because it appeals to kids because it's silly, you know, goofy, it's bright, it's nice to look at, but it also appeals to the adults who are the ones that are going to be spending the money on movie tickets and streaming service subscriptions and t-shirts and action figures and lightsabers and cruise ship vacations and theme park tickets and just fucking everything else that Disney sells. But when it comes to Disney parks, I'm sure the parents are down to go too, right? Because it's like, yeah, sure, my kids get to go play on the rides. I'd like to the movies as well. And also they have beer there. So I'll get a little buzz. And then maybe I'll get a little buzz. Like, could you imagine if any of the weird, like, kids content channels on YouTube started a theme park? Fucking Johnny Land? Yeah, like anybody would ever go to a Spider-Man and Elsa theme park. Oh, like, people don't really have an issue with parents going to Disneyland with their kids, but when an adult who doesn't have kids goes to Disney...
Not gonna lie, he's boring, yeah, low-key. Like, low-key doesn't make fun enough about these people. Like, he actually is funny. Like, he makes good fun about them. Like...
Disney adults are
Bro, he has crazy eyes.
horrifying creatures. I didn't even think I was going to talk about Disney adults, right? Everybody kind of knows. It's in the ethos. It's in the galaxy. It's in the air. People, if you're over like 30 years old, I don't know. I dare I even say 25, and you are like religiously, you're like a big Disney fan, and you like going to Disney World, and that's your favorite thing ever. It's creepy. Okay, there's no other way to say it. I don't know. It's like this isn't even me. It is me saying it, but it's become a part of culture within itself. Last night I was streaming on my Twitch, which I have a Twitch. This is a plug, sorry. And I was thinking about going to Disney World soon just to check it out. I have never been, and I wanted to see the fucking craze and the mania. And I stumbled across this YouTube channel where this guy goes to Disney World. He goes to other places too, but this guy goes to Disney World a lot. And I just got to click on one of his videos and experience one of the many wonders of somebody being in complete awe, childlike wonder of being in a place like Disneyland. So I had to share it with you guys. It's a lot to take in, so good luck and God bless. I also want to reiterate, I'm not the nicest guy in this video. This is me on my stream, just bullshitting around. I in no way endorse going out and like hating on this person or being a dick, even though I'm a bad
You should all go and leave a lot of hate there.
guy. All right, I'm a piece of shit. I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you. Don't be rude to this guy.
Bro, the whole thing about Nickelodeon Predators is like, we already know, bro. Like, we already know they're all pedophiles.
I just thought it was a funny video to share with you. It has really nothing to reflect on him, but the Disney adult stuff does make me cringe. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. All right, I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad fucking person. Don't be like me. But enjoy the video. Any future projects with Noel or just the podcast? Whenever I'm in LA next week, I'm going to try to go to Disney World with him. Really get to know him better. I feel like if you're going to get to know somebody, you'd want to go to Disney World with them, right? I love watching people do doing like a vlog. That's just my jam. I love it. We're watching this guy, dude.
Holy cow, Spider-Man roams.
Spider-Man roams the streets here with us mortals.
This is unbelievable.
What? You're looking at 3 trees and
I need to find his account. Who is he? Bro, not the girls. Oh my god, it's so cute out here, guys. Literally so amazing. I love being here. No, I want to get the cringe people. Is that him? Guys, I can't find him. Disney. Actually, I can't like concentrate on my PC right now because like this burger is so fucking good, bro. Bro, please. Let us see. Getting a job as a hostess. Real. Please, let me... Oh my... Guys, my life is so hard.
Disney adults are horrifying. Share with you. Really get to know them better. It's the best day of
Bigger than
okay. Okay.
There's a huge.
Why doesn't he show? Give credits! I want to kill myself. Bro, it's too busting. It's too good. It's too good. YouTube is so dead. It is. A day in the life at Disney. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Bro, it's actually over. Bro. No, it's the worst thing ever if you're fucking trying to find someone to watch and it just is not working. Now show me the cringe JoJo's World. Is he a Disney? Is he a Disney? No. Yes. Yes. You're a Disney adult.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, everybody. It's JoJo, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I spent
Good night, Diablo.
$500 on today's visit to Disney's Magic Kingdom because there's a new feature coming out. It's called Disney's Lightning Lane Premier Pass.
Wallah, that's not bad. I think when I went to Disney, I spent like $1,000 every day just on food.
AKA, you spend $350 or less depending on the park, and then you can ride every ride in said park once with no restrictions. AKA, you don't have to come back for a return time, you just go when you want. Magic Kingdom is obviously the most expensive at $350 due to the fact that it has the most rides, but you can do this for each park. As you see on the screen right now, you can see the process of me purchasing this ticket. Now, the reason why I spent $500 though is this is a soft launch, so only select Disney resorts were able to purchase this ticket. So I had to buy a resort.
Did you know you can buy a $10 million Disney ticket, guys? Did you know that, guys? There's a $10 million ticket at Disney World. Yep. Here. On top of here, this is the 10 million. The benefits of this ticket might be worth it all if you have the money. A lifetime pass where you and up to 3 other people can go to Disney World any day of the year for free. You could also stay in a standard or pool view hotel from Disney World property for free. As long as they're free. So that means, guys, if I wanted to, I could live in Disney World. Then on top of that, you get the access to the Club 33, which is like super exclusive. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Yep. 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 For free, I love that. Well, if you're charging 10 million, you need to put it for free. Imagine you live in fucking Magic Kingdom. Do you get free food? Well, if you can stay at an hotel for free, I guess room service also for free.
Then buy the ticket, and that's how busy it is yet. Everyone is this, and with the amount of kids who want to go on it, it could get pretty bad. Right now, it doesn't seem too long of a wait. Are we gonna make it on the first rotation? Yes, we are. Good morning. I choose you, crazy horse. This is the shortest amount of time I've ever waited for this carousel. Also, there's a sword in the stone. This is actual torture. I decided to pick the horse right next to the sword in the stone. So I'm watching all these people potentially pull it, and it's giving me anxiety. Like, can we start this ride? I gotta get out of this area.
So you're telling me he gets anxiety because someone else could pull the sword out. What the hell? What the hell, yeah?
They actually didn't fill the carousel. That's how not busy it is yet. Everyone is still rushing to get on the big rides, which I am not mad about. Wait times for the princesses aren't bad right now. 15-minute wait. Unfortunately, the Premier Pass does not include most meet and greets, so keep that in mind. Personally, I feel like if you're spending that much money, it should. Now that's the last ride that's not included in the Premier Pass experience. Unfortunately.
Okay, besides the point that this is absolutely cringe, his skin is flawless.
Characters, most of them aren't included. Shows aren't included, except Filler Magic, which is right behind me. I don't know if we'll do that today.
Who's your favorite Disney princess? Belle.
Usually not that long of a line anyway. Easiest way to understand Premier Pass is that anything that's not included in the regular Lightning Lane is also not included in the Premier Pass. Personally, if you're spending $300+ on a single person for any of these parks, I feel like character meet and greets should be included. Probably one of the longest lines I'll have to wait in today is the Sword and the Stone. Did you get it? Nah, sorry bro. You got a couple more years. I actually feel a little thrown off right now because there's no order. I could go on Mine Train right now. Do I really want to use my one-time ticket on Mine Train? It's only a 30-minute wait.
So you're telling me He spent $300 just for this part of the park. He spent in total $500 on all the Disney parks so he can ride each ride one time and is in a lightning lane.
I think if you're committed to the bit, you could do some of the big rides multiple times of Premier Access, which is pretty cool. Not too many people say they can go on Tron twice, Mine Train twice, before even any of the other rides are included in that statement. Pretty dope. I mean, Winnie the Pooh's at a 10-minute wait right now. That is obviously included. Teacups, 5-minute waits.
Yeah, I actually went to the Winnie the Pooh one.
I'm not gonna use my lightning lane because I feel very silly. I want to get banged with my butt, so I'll come back later, maybe off camera and ride it. I'm actually getting anxiety right now because I feel like I should be really prioritizing the big rides right away, just to get them done, because Tiana's is known to go down. Tron Space have gone down, so if they're up and running, maybe I should just get to them after this. Oh, go.
Guys, he spends $500 so he can ride every train one time with the lightning lane, and now he gets stressed about the fact which one he should take first. Is it $500 just for a day or multiple one day? He fucking wasted his money.
I mean, it's not a bad problem to have, right? Which ride do I do? Too many options. Honestly, everyone, I'm getting old. So I don't really want to spin too hard right now. I just want to enjoy the ambiance and the slow.
I just want to enjoy the ambiance.
Moving ride. If I spun really, really hard right now, I would most likely get super dizzy. And honestly, we're kind of spinning regardless. It's time to lock in. Jojo just wants to walk around and have a fun day and just go on rides, but we have to do this smart. We have to do it systematically. We're gonna go land by land. We're gonna go on every ride in Tomorrowland starting now with Tomorrowland Speedway. It's a 10-minute wait, but let's finally use this lightning lane. I don't know how to use it. Once you buy the Premier Pass experience, it actually goes straight to your ticket, so I think you just have to scan. Up, there we go. Simple and easy. Thank you, guys. Oh gosh, all right, that was fun. Let's go. And honestly, this lightning lane's not helping at all. Like, so we skipped that group of people to only walk into this group. It's still gonna be like a 10-minute wait, but
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like I went to Disney and I had like a lot of fun when I was there, but I didn't even have a lightning pass. Like I just had the normal pass. What was there like long waiting times? Yes, but it's like who even cares, you know?
I don't really think Lightning Lane helped that much. Honestly, Space Mountain and Tron look so cool next to each other. Our Uber has arrived. Here we go. I got Babe all strapped up and safe. Is anyone behind me? No? Okay, I'm switching legs. Watch this. You just stopped. And we're going again. Now we're using our left leg. And there is Space Mountain and Tron. I'm actually super excited that we get to go on both of them today. I don't think I've ever done Tron and Space Mountain in the same day.
Right, thank you for the prime. Like, you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of this person that was actually next to me on my Star Wars ride. So there's a Star Wars ride that is kind of like acting. So the moment you step in, they start acting like in a movie. And I had like 2 girls in my group, and there was like a scene where the whole room was vibrating. Like it was making it feel like Darth Vader was using like his power. I think it was Darth Vader, I'm not even sure. But someone was using their like power, and it was making the whole room shake. And everyone was just standing there and like looking around, and then there were 2 girls behind us. And they started doing this. And they were like falling on the ground, and it was, oh my god, no, I couldn't. It was so embarrassing. I couldn't like.
By the way, it's officially 10 o'clock. Driving one-handed and vlogging is tough. I don't recommend it. I miss my Tesla. We're coming up on ride number 6. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I'm posting a bunch of behind-the-scenes updates on there. And if you want to see more exclusive bonus content, I have a Patreon link down below. My sister and I run it together, and just a great way to support the channel and keep it afloat. At a 20-minute wait, it's
Actually, you know what they're doing? The whole Disney vloggers, they're actually playing a game. They go for free to Disneyland because they can take this off their taxes. Fucking freaks. That's what I and Dundas did. You're lying? I'm not lying. I am not lying.
time to go on Space Mountain. Now, to be fair, when you're purchasing this ticket, you're thinking about convenience. So a big plus of the Premier Pass is that you don't have to get on the line right away, and you can go get breakfast, lunch. For me, though, you know, I'm trying to do everything as fast as possible. We have found the line. We are good to go. Oh, nice. Because I'm a party of one, they're sending me straight to the front. This line is for Lightning Lane users only. By the way, you do get pictures included with the Premier Pass. What the heck? For some reason, that ride was so rough, like in a fun way, but I feel like I almost lost my phone and my camera.
It's very hard to watch, guys. Like, I'm trying to not judge, guys, but it's like very hard. You know, there's actually only 2 rides that are actually fun. Why are you just doing it in 720? Because I forgot to change my settings.
Needless to say, my favorite Space Mountain in the whole world is honestly Walt Disney World's. It is just so rickety, so...
I want him to go on the fucking Star Wars one for you guys.
I love that part.
We've made it into the grid.
I've never done this seat before.
That must be an ick. I can't. No, she's fucking enjoying herself. Woo!
And in for this ride. I'm not mad about it. I feel like
Is that the Lightning McQueen one?
because this is good. It's time for me to lock in.
No.
We're definitely
Yeah, it
don't
is.
understand.
I did this with Dance and I fucked him in the ass. That's actually fun. Like, if people do this, I get it, okay? It's like a game. But... Universal theme parks were better than it when I was a kid. No, I feel like some things are cool, but not all of it. Which Disney World did you go to? Florida. We Brits are too depressed to be screaming on roller coasters. It's real.
I've never been this far ahead at this stage. I'm so cocky. We're definitely going to be galactic heroes today. I was gonna film Zerg. I'm not gonna lie, I talked a big game. I almost dropped the ball, but we got it. Galactic hero.
Guys, I literally 1v9'd. Guys, like literally I got all points.
If you buy Premiere Plus, you're instantly guaranteed Galactic Hero. That's a joke. I am joking. That's not real. Haha, we beat you, Zerg. Good seeing you, Buzz. I hope you have a good day. And
good seeing you, Buzz. Hope you have a nice day.
And with that, we are officially done with 2 kiddie rides we gotta go on. Dumbo is
Never seen these ones.
using my lightning lane on a 5-minute wait, but these lap. I'm really bad at. I'm holding my camera. Didn't make that much of a difference.
Let's see. I also saw this one.
The bubbles.
Being nice doesn't suit you. No, it doesn't. That's why we need to hate on people. No, but like for real, like at the end of the day, if he enjoys himself, like good for him. I just can't grasp it. I just can't grasp it. I don't know. It makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Stop rides. Go.
Hi on.
Get the hat I'm wearing on the Pooh Bear ride. My iconic hat. I love it. If you guys.
This is the ride that I went on with Dantes. We literally had to wait 1.5 hours to get in there.
Hooray! Hey, Piglet. Hi, Pooh.
Are you left-handed? No. Did you go on Space Mountain? No.
No.
It's always the heavily tatted goth people that turn out to be the nicest probably.
The one bites the dust.
Buy the super lightning pass. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Wait, it's missing something. Oh my god. Lane for this ride now that I think my favorite part. Oh, this said Fantasyland is officially done at 12:35. Next up.
I want him to go on the Star Wars ride, guys. Oh, that's Haunted Mansion. No, that ride, guys, was so fucked. What happened was that the ride midway through got stopped. Don't ask me why. Halfway through, I was literally almost head over laying. And can you explain to me one thing, okay? Why is it always the Chinese or overall Asian aunties that sit there in a dark motherfucking ride, getting their phones out and putting flashlight on? No, you don't understand. When I went to Disney World, almost every second ride, I had someone's granny in my batch of people that would put her flashlight on! And then they record the entire thing.
Spirits are frightfully sensitive.
If you do smart, that's all of the hump.
Going to get free, but the join.
Never
Go Star Wars!
Sit them
No.
the ride properly. Definitely the most lightning lanes I've ever used, possibly.
So excited after dance instructors coming up. That is the top. Raise the hands, how Bruce. They coming up on Operation Plus and Deep.
Okay, very
I wanna stop
uninteresting.
and eat. I want to see how fast we complete this. Bro,
What's this?
there he is.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Point. That was too close. Hey, slots is 9. Not my.
Where's Star Wars?
Up over in international competition. Nice. Ah, look at this. I think I still 10 out of 10.
Bro, is Star Wars even in Magic Kingdom? Yeah, right? Oh, Tiana.
Local gator. Last
Bro, apparently Star Wars isn't here.
comment for one park and you can.
Yeah, fuck this shit, bro. Fuck it. Fuck that dude. Sorry. No hate towards him, but like it cringes me. Did you go to Universal? Fuck yeah. Oh my god, yeah. I also went to Universal's by the no. And I had I was driving with the Hogwarts train. Which one do you prefer? I must say Universal's has better scenery than Disney. Real rap. Universal's in Florida has what Disneyland has in Tokyo. Like they have the fucking where is it? Here. They have the Harry Potter. They have the fucking the mummy thingy. Let me see what exactly they have, because I don't want to like miss things. Didn't they also have? I think they also have Simpsons. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, that like what's it called, Man in Black? Yeah. Can you react to a streamer? No, I'm gonna go offline because I literally like am in a food coma. Okay, guys, sorry that I didn't tattoo today. We're gonna tattoo tomorrow. Nintendo isn't in Florida. Super Mario World in Universal's is in Tokyo. But yeah, everyone, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys coming. Thank you for all the subbies, all the donations. I am just in a food coma and I feel like I'm gonna throw up in a second. So we're gonna see each other tomorrow again. Tomorrow we're actually gonna tattoo. I already have the tattoo designs done. With that being said, thank you everyone for coming by. Love you guys lots. Don't forget to twist the nipple and pinch the dick. And we're gonna see each other tomorrow again. Bye bye.